good right now. How does it look? Does it look good to you guys? The gins are hitting your internet? Yeah, hitting my internet. Need my water 1 second. Whoopty. Alright, we're back. Yeah, check the YouTube for me, Small, if you would. I want to make sure that one's looking good. I lowered the resolution to 720, which I don't think was the issue, because now that I know that they were having an outage, that's what the issue was. But I might just leave it on 720 just for shits and giggles, because it'll probably be smoother anyway. But let me know what you think. Is it raining? No, it's actually not raining. Okay, let me click on this. How do I reload all? All right, so good. Zoot is here. Yo, Zoot, we need you on the lives, bro. You got some crazy hadiths, brother. I think you're the hadith master, bro. So far, so good and looks crisp. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, nice, nice. So that's good then. So I could just leave it on 720, honestly. And also, my provider said that I was having an internet outage too, so that was probably the biggest issue. But I think leaving it at 720 will also help for streaming purposes. Because I don't even think it shows anything other than 720 for on a live stream anyway. So I don't know why I was outputting so much. I want to show you the Quran verse. Yes, yes, yes. Why don't you come up, Zut? Why don't you come up to the panel? Oh, it's giving me issues again. I'm getting a warning. Your bit rate is 1158 is lower than the recommended. Oh, I have to increase my bit rate. 2500 kbps. All right, let me change that. Video output to 2500. All right, apply. Okay. Let's see what that does. It's still. How does it look? Did it change anything now, Smoth? Now that I just changed the bit rate, did it make it better or worse? Just curious. Put it to like 3000. If streams fail here again, come here for other live Muslim debate. Small, did anything change just now when I just changed it to when I just increased it? I'll put it to 3000 as well, but just tell me if anything changed because I raised it from like 1600 to like 2500 just now. So I want to know if that did anything at all. Seems to have made it a little clearer somehow. Okay. Dude, I'm getting the issues again. Now it's giving me another warning. Now it's saying the stream's current bitrate is 1158. Okay, though that went away now. Now it says I'm excellent. Should I leave it or should I change it to 3000? What do you think, Jan? Yeah, like the live, guys. Do me that favor, like the live. Zut, you said, what'd you say, Zut? You said you can't because what? Said it's late where you are? Host is a clown who tries to debate Muslims but can't help me how I enter heaven according to him. Hmm? Oh, it's one in his country. Okay, I got you. No, that's good, brother, but you got some fire hadiths. I'm gonna need to start pulling up your hadiths more often. Quran 1880. Okay, I'll pull that up. All right, where we at with it, guys? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I think I could lower this chat to over. Why can't I? Why doesn't it let me dock the chat? Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna dock the chat there. Open up the multi-guest. Okay, multi-guest here. Restart the Tickfinity to make the hearts pop on the stream. Try again on the StreamYard. Also on the YouTube side. On the YouTube side, guys, I got the link to the StreamYard in the description. Let me know if that works. So if one of you guys on the YouTube side, if you want to talk to me directly and debate me, you can click on the link in the description of the video and join the stream just like the people join the stream on TikTok. Okay, so we have that feature for now. And like I said, if you guys use the feature, then we'll keep it. If you guys don't use it, then we'll get something else in the works. All right, good. TikTok is working, YouTube is working, everything seems to be working. I would leave it if it's not giving you any more issues. Yeah, let's leave it for now. Yo, Scary, buy your own equipment, bro. DOCSIS 3.1 modem and tri-band router. Do not rent from your internet service. But yeah, no, I have my own equipment, and I bought good equipment. So I don't think it's that. No, I went on my provider's website and they were having an outage. So I think it's that. I think it was that. I'm going to assume it's that because now it's saying that I have excellent connection on YouTube and everywhere else. So I think I'm good. All right. What are we missing now? So yeah, once again, guys, we're just starting back up. So, I mean, we don't have, we're going to need to build it back up again. So if you guys just tap the screen for me, there's only one person and two people tapping the screen. Sorry, bro. The Quran verse is 1874. Okay, 1874. Yes, please, guys, like the live. What might also help you with the link issue is having a link tree and put it on your profile. That's a good thing, too. Surah Al-Kahf, 1874. So they set out until when they met a boy and unalived him. But this is talking about Moses here, Zoot. It says this is about Moses. What do you mean, yes? How's this good? So they set out until when they had embarked on the ship to open. Wait, hold on. Let me keep reading. Moses, forgive me for forgetting. Do you not make it too hard for me to follow? 1870. So they proceeded until they came across a boy, and the man unalived him. Moses protested, have you unalived an innocent soul who unalived no one? You have certainly done a horrible thing. He answered, did I not tell you that you cannot have patience with me? Moses replied, if I ever question you about anything after this, then do not keep me in your company, for by then I would have given you enough of an excuse. I don't understand, Alzu. This is talking about, who's talking about? Who's this talking about? So they moved until they came into the people of the town. They asked the people for food, but they refused. They were all found a wall ready to collapse, so the man said it right. Moses protested, if you wanted, you could have demanded free for this. Who's Moses here? Is this the Moses from the Bible, or is this a different Moses? I don't understand. Yes, is this Uncle Musa, or who is it? So why are we showing that if this is about Moses and not Muhammad? It's a fake Quran story. Well, I wouldn't doubt that. All right, so let's, what am I feel like I'm missing something on the live right now. What am I missing? Should we read Islam news today in Islam news, guys? Who wants to read Islam news today, guys? Let's read Islam news. But the point is, Khidr unalives a kid. Who's Khidr, though? It goes on and says the child could go to hell, I believe. Who's Khidr? Thank you for the gifts, guys. All right, guys. Since we're gonna wait for Muslims to come up. In the meantime, we're gonna read Muslim news. Okay. Let's read today's Muslim news. Let me go to my Grok. Let me go to my automations. Let me go to my topic. Runs. Let's go to today's run. August 20. Let's read it. Muslim news. Top viral X topics for exposing Islam. Islam is incompatible with Western constitutions, free speech, women's rights, and secular law. Europe proves the failure of coexistence. I would agree with that wholeheartedly. Who knows what's going on in Europe right now, guys? Where's the guest tiles? There it goes. Guest tiles. Delete that for now. Who knows what's going on in Europe? So it says right here that Europe proves the failure of coexistence. So coexistence is not that cute. It's not working out.
Damn, really?
What up, Nightmare?
So, how are you doing?
Good, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Let me just finish reading the Muslim news today. Let's see. ISIS linked calls for vehicle attacks across Europe. 341 Islamist attacks in Europe over the 20 years. UK grooming gangs parallel societies and refusal to own cultural links to rape and abuse patterns. Islamic school textbooks teaching jihad as a duty, Sharia as the law of the land, and loyalty to the Islamic State. Political Islam's infiltration of local government to impose Sharia in North Texas pushback. Halal as cultural proxy for cousin marriage, honor, violence, low trust clan norms, and demographic enclaves. Female Muslim scholar declaring a dog ownership removes blessings and incurs divine punishment. You know what? This thing is not working how I wanted it to anymore. Let me try to fix this automation.
Have you heard about you know about the new Muslim how do you say it, mayor?
Say that again.
The new Muslim mayor, I think of Dearborn, right? He has links to Bin Laden.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. They found links between him and Bin Laden. I think he in his past he supported Bin Laden or something like that.
I wouldn't doubt that. Show the news. Show the current trending news stories in this first section. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Try to do another run. Let's run one now. Damn, we got no viewers this time. We're baked. What's going on with YouTube? YouTube was Christianity was here long before Islam. Beware the cave gas fallacy. Absolutely. The true followers of Jesus were all in line with Islam. Stephen was executed by Paul. Nice. Had to be the storm then. Yeah, I don't know what it was. All right. 1 second. Let's see if I can highlight some of your comments. Guys, do me a favor. I need you guys to like the video because, as you can see, this live is cooked compared to the last one. We had like 80 viewers on the other one. This one we have 13. So do me a favor and like the video, guys, please. Both sides, on the YouTube side and on the TikTok side. Tap the screen. And become a channel subscriber. If you want to help out, we're almost to 2,000 subs on YouTube. What's up, L8?
What's up, y'all? How's it going?
Not much, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking.
I
So,
got
I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
But,
Okay.
yeah, and I believe Islam is the actual truth, just simply because it's more logical.
Okay.
Other than that, there is proven facts and historical facts that Islam is 100% true. But as a normal person who's not a scholar and someone who's only like 30 years old, I believe Islam is the most logical, and what it teaches is logical and it makes sense even in the modern day.
Like what?
Many things like be good to your neighbors, take care of the poor, give to the poor, worship God. Your only purpose is to only worship the one God, and many more. But
But isn't
why
that
do you
stuff
don't?
just kind of obvious though?
Yes, of course. What's not obvious teachings of the Quran?
Well, what I'm
Like
saying
how?
is, it seems like I'm losing a lot of things just to get something that's obvious. You get what I'm saying? Like the trade-off is not good enough for me.
Like what though?
So, for example, I would have to defend offensive jihad. I would have to defend grape. I would have to defend child marriage. I would have to defend right-hand possession, just for something obvious like believing in one God. That doesn't sound like a good trade-off.
Okay, so let's go point by point. Where does it in the Quran that teaches you about grape?
Quran 65:4, and also right-hand possessions.
Can you Quran 65:4? How 65:4? There's
It
only 30
says,
chapters.
say that again.
There's only 30 chapters in the Quran. What do you mean 65:4?
What kind of Quran are you reading, brother?
Brother, the Quran is only 31 chapters. I don't know what are you talking about.
What Quran are you reading?
The only one Quran.
What's the name of it?
Quran.
Who's the transmitter?
There's no transmitter. Quran is written by God only.
Can you show me your
What
Quran?
Quran are you reading, bro?
The Hafs.
The Hafs? You know we only have one Quran, right? So you might be getting your information from a wrong source.
Show me your Quran.
Brother, I can't show you Quran. My Quran is only one book.
Show it
There's
to
no
me.
difference. Go to Google, put the Quran. That's it. There's only one book.
Okay, so you don't have a Quran, brother?
I do have a Quran.
Show it to me.
I don't open my camera. I don't want to be doxxed. Are you asking me physically to show you the Quran?
Yes.
Okay.
This guy he said he got a 30 chapter Quran, bro. What the hell is that?
It's a
Okay,
short
I'll show you.
version.
Hold on.
It's the summary, brother.
I've never heard of a 30 chapter Quran now.
Are you serious?
So yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. I gotta get out and open the settings. Wait, one sec.
Forget that. Let's do it this way instead.
Just open the how do you say it? The website of the Quran itself. You know.
No, it's I want to see his 30 chapter Quran because I've never heard of that.
That's the summary version, brother.
This shit.
You get like
This should be
you get the
interesting.
idea, you know. You can get the idea in 30 chapters. You don't need the entire.
It's the abridged version. I've never even heard this as a position, so that's why I want him to show it because this is very
Damn, bro
interesting.
left.
He left?
He left.
Oh man, what a loser! What a loser!
I think he only read the abstract or something like that. You know, he didn't go past that.
That's crazy. All right, guys. So we are. Let me see. We are, guys. We're close to 2,000 subscribers on the YouTube side. So do me a favor, and if you're not a subscriber on YouTube, become a subscriber, bruh. What are you doing? Let me see. Super chat goal, follower goal. No, I don't want none of that. I just want my subscriber count. Viewer count. That's not what I want.
Damn, I think the TikTok restricted you or shadow banned you or something like that.
It's still low? That's weird. We never get low. We never get
17.
this low in the beginning. What is happening,
Yeah,
bro?
usually like get 40 or something like that, 50 even.
Yeah, by this time, this far into it, we usually... Maybe nobody's tapping the screen. How many likes we got?
11,000.
11,000? That's not even terrible. What's going on, TikTok? You guys are flexing on me. Should I restart the live?
You can see it? You can see like the stats of the live, like on TikTok.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm just not looking at it right now. Yeah, I see it now, 11,000, yeah. Should we restart it or should we just keep it going?
We already had a Muzzy here, you know.
Yeah, we
could
even
get
had
more.
we had a Muzzy and everything.
I think he didn't really debate. That's why he more like
He's just a bullshitter.
spread his bullshit and then just left, you know.
Leaderboard, credits, user map, graphic poll. Let's see if we can revive the live though. Look, we got 23 now. I think it'll be fine. Just keep tapping the live for me, guys. Please do me that favor. And if somebody wants to send a couple pennies on the gifts, you could do that as well. General settings.
Send your rose. I'll send your rose.
We got I'm the word here. I'm the word is intolerable, but fuck it.
What's good, Scary?
What up, word?
Yo, I wanted to know, did Jesus split the water? Did Jesus split the water? Like split the sea like Moses?
Yes.
No, he didn't. Where?
It's in the Bible. It says it in the New Testament.
Jesus.
Yes, Jesus, brother.
He split the water? Where?
I'll show you, but why are you asking that?
Because I know he couldn't do it.
Why not?
Because it's not in the Bible.
It is in the Bible.
No, it ain't. Jesus never split no water, bruh. Why you lying?
What the hell was I gonna look? Oh yeah, my.
Only two
subscribe-
people did in the Bible.
Who did it?
Elisha. But Elisha did more actually than Jesus. So he split the water. He cleared the blind, multiple people at once. He cured leper, and he also raised the dead. But he did something that Jesus didn't do, which was split the water.
Oh yeah.
So he did a bonus
You want me to show you that in the New Testament, brother?
that Jesus split the water. Go ahead, show me.
All right, 1 second.
I know he never did,
What's making you think that?
because he never split the water.
Okay, let's see.
And Elisha did more miracles than him.
He did more miracles than Muhammad too.
Yeah, but we don't rely on miracles. You do.
I'm just saying.
Muhammad Sallallahu came for the message. Strictly stick to the message.
I'm just
He
saying.
didn't come to show off.
I'm just saying, who's the favorite of Allah?
The one that doesn't show off.
Well, Muhammad literally split the moon
The one
in
that doesn't
half.
say,
I
"Look,
didn't- not show
marvel
off.
at me." You know what I'm saying?
What-
Taking the
what-
light from God.
Wait,
Well,
what
that-
do
He
you mean
sticks
did
the
not show
message
off?
to God. The light
Wait,
is on God.
wait. Then why? Then
He
why
doesn't
was?
want glory. He glorifies.
Then why was he on
He doesn't
trial?
say share your glory.
Then
He
why
doesn't
was
say
he-
give me glory?
then why
he
was
says
he on
glory
tr-
belongs to you?
Then why was he on trial for?
Who?
Jesus.
Why was he on trial for what? What do you mean? Because he was claiming to be the son of God, allegedly, or claim that he is God.
I mean, that's interesting. So he did say that?
That's what you guys say, right?
Well, okay, so you say That didn't happen.
That's
right?
what you want me to say. You guys say. Doesn't mean I necessarily agree with it.
Okay, so
That's what
then
the Bible states.
okay, so if you don't agree with it, then
To me,
why?
he came to say that God is one.
I
We
got you.
worship
So,
him.
but you can't get arrested for that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. Not in Rome.
Yeah, you did.
Not in
What?
Rome.
That was happening to all the prophets prior.
No,
prior.
not in
It happened to
Rome.
Moses.
Not in
It
Rome.
happened to Moses.
Not in
It
Rome,
happened to
though.
Joseph.
But not
It
in
had to
Rome.
It happened to
Not in
Enoch.
Rome.
It happened to Noah.
Not in
It happened to
Rome.
all the prophets. I don't know what you're lying for.
Not in Rome, buddy.
Also, he said that Muhammad didn't show off, bro. The guy literally split the moon in half, bro, like a ninja, you know?
I'm trying to find. I'm trying to figure out how I can put my subscriber count on the screen. Well, the views are going up, so I think we're good on that part. We're at 30 now, so that once we get to 30, we're usually pretty good there. Show channel icon. Hide messages. Hide show source. Make platform source. I'm sorry, guys. I've been ignoring you guys. I'm trying to find how to put my subscribers on the screen real quick. Whatever. I'll figure it out another time, I guess. All right, forget it. All right. What are we doing? We got Neo coming up. What's the chat talking about? So your gods just hate us. Doesn't make it true. Doesn't make it true. It's a good thing, Celestial. Once again, on the YouTube side, guys, we got the link for the StreamYard in the description of the video. So if you want to join the live, you can just click on the StreamYard link, and you can also talk just like the people on TikTok do.
And subscribe to my boy, Help Stop Islam.
That's it. Subscribe.
God bless you, brother.
What's up, Z?
Nothing much, man. Just looking for the Muslims with the social ineptitude to come up here.
There's a bunch of those. All right, let me see. Oh, that's not the StreamYard link. Where's the StreamYard link at? I know the link doesn't work in the chat, but I'm going to put it in the chat anyway, just in case somebody wants to copy and paste it. So I put the StreamYard link in the YouTube chat, guys, as well, in case you want to join the live, you can do it there. But if you want to just click on the link, go to the description of the video. If anybody wants to test it out real quick on the YouTube side, let me know if it works. That'll be appreciated as well. Let me see. No Muslims want to come up yet. It's all right. We'll figure it out. Oh, let's do Muslim news then. Let's do Muslim news. In today's Muslim news, let's see what we got.
Muhammad flying donkey.
In today's Muslim news, so trending topics for Muslim news, August 20th, 2026. We got New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani linked to Islamist networks. Uh-oh. Pictured with figures like Siraj Wahhaj, who call for full Sharia, amputation, stoning, death for gays, and political takeover as a weapon for Islam. Wow. ISNA convention platforms Muslims Brotherhood linked extremists aiming at caliphate replacement of U.S. government. Wow. And this is from the New York Post. Coming right from the New York Post, the mayor of New York, who you goofies elected, has just been tied to the Muslim Brotherhood, who wants to do a political takeover of America. How's that feel? How's that feel, geniuses?
So this is what happens when you give him a chance, man.
That's what it is, man. You give him an inch to take a foot.
All right, yeah.
Curious,
Yo,
you there?
Look at the guy on the bottom.
Yo, what's up?
What is that? Oh my gosh.
He's trying to first swastika.
That's crazy. Just drop him. We got Berlin. Berlin.
Hey,
It's cracking.
so when you give them an inch and they take a foot, so like a Allah's foot or like a human foot that they take? I was just wondering. Man.
It's a foot that befits His Majesty, brother. Don't worry about it.
Alright, just making sure it befits His Majesty.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Allah can affirm. Allah can contradict Himself in ways that befits His Majesty. Okay, brother. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Alhamdulillah.
Nailed it with that statement.
Alhamdulillah.
Allah's contradictions are not like our contradictions.
Yes, brother.
It's the best of contradiction. The
Yes,
best of
brother.
Contradictions are special.
Yes,
best
brother.
of
Not like
contradiction.
creation.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
The best of
Exactly.
be and not to be. The best of be.
That's
Exactly.
the being, not being, man.
Exactly.
See how you guys, in order for you to prove Christianity, you have to make fun of Islam.
Here's the violin. Time for the violin.
Yo,
Low
LA,
bunch of
LA.
low tears,
Christianity,
huh?
we need Islam,
Bunch of
guys.
low tears.
Yo,
Bunch
LA.
of low tears, uneducated.
Are you a Salafi? Are you a Salafi? Yes or no?
No, I'm Sunni, I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, but
hardcore
yeah, Salafis
Christian
are
Salafi.
Sunni.
I'm just a Muslim, alhamdulillah.
What's your school of thought? What's your school of thought?
I'm just a Muslim, alhamdulillah.
He's like, I didn't go to school.
So you have no normative authority?
No, I'm not a scholar, bro.
If you're just,
I'm just-
a Muslim, that means
I'm just a
just
logical.
a Muslim
I'm
means
just a
you're an
logical
Orthodox
person.
Muslim. So
You know
so
why?
you're a
Because
Sunni
my
Muslim.
God,
everybody,
my God
everybody.
won't get
Yo,
beaten
LA,
up and
Habibi,
spit on
Habibi.
and hung and
Habibi.
Hold on, let me make
Just
sure.
because
Hey,
you're
Bull, hey,
Orthodox.
Berlin,
That means
Berlin.
you're
Can you
Sunni.
type something in the chat real quick? So I just want to give you mod for while I gotta use.
Yeah,
the
put a
restroom.
muzzle on him because he keeps talking over everybody. Yo, LA, you're the most logical Muslim, right? Can you tell me the 3 laws of logic under Aristotelian logic and the 4 laws under modern logic? Can you tell me that?
No, I can't.
I know you are because you're not the most logical Muslim, Habibi.
Oh, are you Indian?
Am I Indian? I'm Iraqi.
You're
Right
Iraqi?
back.
Oh, that's why. Because of Saddam. That's why you hate us so much.
This guy's silly, man.
He played with you guys playing.
He
huh?
plays with me, Habibi. Yeah, and then your other guy, he got head tapped.
So brother, so where's the regular Muslim? Who was that?
What do you mean was a regular Muslim?
Who was it? Who said that? What's your name?
I said I'm just a regular Muslim.
You said you're
L8?
logical Muslim.
L8?
Yeah, I'm logical.
Oh, logical.
I also stated
logical.
I'm not a scholar.
Yeah, I understand. So when you say regular Muslim, right? I'm assuming that means Orthodox Muslim, like a Sunni Muslim, right?
A Salafi.
Yes,
Oh,
like
you
a
are
Sunni
Sunni.
Muslim. I'm not a Salafi. I'm a Sunni Muslim.
Orthodox is
Yeah.
Salafi.
Well.
Bro, we don't have Orthodox
say
and I don't know whatever the 50,000 sects you guys have. We only
All right,
have.
let's get- all right, let's get it.
The majority.
You have
95%
73
is
sects.
Sunni.
Hey
So you
Z,
accept-
hey Z,
you
how
accept
many
the
how many
hadith, right?
chapters how many chapters of the Quran?
114.
You accept the hadith,
114.
right?
All
You
right.
accept hadith?
No, I'm talking about the Quran specifically.
I
only
know,
the
but
Quran.
do you accept hadith or no?
Of course I accept.
And the
hadith, but I'm
Uthmanic
asking you a
Codex?
question.
And the Uthmanic
so
Codex?
you're Orthodox Muslim.
You guys, just respond to my one question. How many chapters are in the Quran?
In the Uthmanic Codex?
Just the Holy Quran, just one
In the
book.
Uthmanic Codex?
What do you mean Uthmanic Codex? We only have one Quran, bro.
Yeah, the
why is the
Uthmanic
Muslim
Codex,
asking
right.
us questions about the Quran? I
Okay,
don't
so
care.
how many chapters? How many
Yo,
chapters? are there?
114.
114. Show me the Quran that has 114 chapters.
Okay,
Wait, how
Habibi.
many? Wait. How many does yours have?
30.
Is this the same guy from a second ago?
Yes, I can't access my camera to show you the actual Quran. I really can't.
Brother,
I
what are
genuinely
you
can't.
talking about?
Why are you asking
You know what?
us? Why are you
Let me-
asking
let
us
me
how
get
many
on-
chapters in your Quran? Why are you asking?
Show us your Quran, bro. What was the topic
Here,
that?
let me-
What made us go to that chapter? I forgot. What were we talking about that we went to that question about? How
Because
many
you
chapters?
you were talking about how the Quran teaches about grape and preaches grape.
Ah, yes. So, okay, brother.
Yeah,
Look,
so
let's just fast forward with the nonsense, and let's just go to 65:4 real quick.
Again, I don't have 65:4. That's what I'm trying to
How
tell you.
you do
Because
have?
your Quran-
So you
your
don't have a
Quran is supposed
Quran
to
then,
say
bro?
by a
I'm about to
Christian or
drop
a
you,
Jew.
bro. I'm about to drop you, bro. Dead ass.
I don't
Brother,
have
I'm trying to show you my
65:4.
Quran. You're not
What is this
listening.
guy waffling about? What
He's
do you mean
saying he has a Quran with 30 chapters only, bro. What the hell kind of Quran is that?
What are we talking about, man?
It's
Come on,
go.
Is that-
yo,
is
yo,
that
chat,
why-
Go,
is that
go
why your
Google-
scholars-
Go Google how many chapters of the Quran.
Is that why your scholars said let none of you say you have the whole Quran because most of it was lost?
Yeah, this
What scholars are you listening to, bro?
Your scholars say
Christian
that, bro.
scholars?
Here, look at the
Christian
screen.
scholars?
Look at the screen.
Trolling.
65 Al-Talaq.
So he's not
Verse
trolling,
4.
he's trolling.
Let me.
He's got to
let
be
me
trolling,
get
bro.
on my-
Wallahi, he's trolling.
Bro, I'm putting like a request up with my other account, trying to access the camera to show you my Quran. This
ahead.
account for some reason won't accept it.
Go ahead. Which one's your other account?
Here, me. You just accepted it.
Mute your other account. Mute your other account. This guy actually
Wait.
put his camera on. He's actually about to show us, guys. He's actually about to show us a 30 chapter Quran.
See?
This should be interesting.
Let's see this Quran, man. The logical Muslim.
Wallahi, he's about to show us something else, bro. He's not about to show a Quran. I know he's not.
I could only see his receding hairline, gang. Yeah, let's see.
Is that the
Okay,
Quran?
hold on. Let me put the big screen. Let me put your big screen. Hold on. Don't move. Don't do the reveal yet. All right, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. Let's see Chewbacca. Let's see.
Is that the
All right,
Quran?
open the first page. Look inside. Who wrote this? Who's the transmitter here? Yeah, right there. No, go back one page. Go back one page. Right there. Let me see closer. Is it backwards? Translation. Wait, go down. I can't. No, go closer. I can't see.
Put it upside down.
Why is it back?
Let me-
Am
let
I
me try
seeing
to
it
flip-
backwards or
let me
am I
try to flip-
tripping?
Let me try to flip my camera, bro. Hold on.
My boy got nappy hair.
Yeah, bro. I got like you guys.
Loud like me. Who's
He got some black. He got some black, bro.
who's
Got
you
some
guys,
black in
man?
me.
Who's you guys, man?
No, I genuinely got some black in me. So
I never seen an Arab with an afro, bro.
Here. Okay.
Word.
Let me see.
Right,
It's
what do you
still
wanna- what do you wanna
backwards.
get?
What does that say? Osman Taha, calligrapher,
Osman Taha, yeah.
license. Where's the transmitter, bro? Anyway, let me see your chapters. Fuck it. Go to the chapters.
He got his Quran off DH gate.
This
man.
is
No,
this is the
scary.
first-
Scary.
This
This
is the
isn't
first.
scary. This
chapter,
is
right?
obviously
This is the
not going to
first
have
chapter.
that transmitter.
You
that
guys gonna
have in
listen or you
mind.
gonna talk over me?
That what you have in mind? That's a reference to the traditional 114 chapter Quran. This is some random. I don't know what this is. Bro.
I've never
Brother,
seen
this
this.
is the only
Kids
Quran.
Quran
Okay,
or
sure.
something?
You didn't see that? You didn't see that before? Okay,
Well, is that how a real Quran is with like half the page is a drawing, and then like
No, this is not. This is because this is translated. Look. You see that?
So what chapter is that right
This is the
there?
last page.
Bro,
Let me
what is
show you
that?
the
A
last
kid?
page.
Is that a kid's Quran, brother?
It's not a kid's Quran, bro. Okay,
Bro,
here. What
What are you
chapter
talking
does
about?
it say?
30 chapters. Where did the other chapters go?
Yeah, what
There's
happened to
no
the other?
other chapters. The other chapters are written by you guys, by some Christians.
Yo, hold on. Speed
This is the last-
is a Muslim, right? Speed, you Muslim, right?
Yes.
What the hell is this guy showing us right here? What is this?
It's an Uthmani script. It's the Uthmani script.
Speed, is this a
Old
Quran?
manuscript?
How did he get a 30 chapter Quran, Speed?
It's not. It's 30 chapter. He mean like there is like there is organized, different organized, but there is 114 surah.
I
Chapter,
guarantee you, Speed is not Muslim. He's Iraqi Christian.
No,
What
no,
is
no. I'm
happening?
not Arabic.
I promise
Chapter,
you.
My friend, there
What is
is-
happening, dog? Oh, I'm
chapter-
Okay, how about
literally.
that? How about that? Chat.
My
Chat,
friend,
go,
my
go,
friend.
go.
Chapter
speak.
is surah,
Let me speak.
Speed. He got 30 surah, brother.
Not mean he
That's
have
not 30 surah, bro. That's the
30
chapter.
surah.
What, you cannot read? That's chapter.
There
You
is
cannot
difference
read?
between
There's a difference
Page
between a chapter and a
604.
surah now?
Page
There
604.
is
What are you talking about?
there is 114 surah, my friend.
How did you get a corrupted
Whatever
Quran,
you
bro?
said chapter, maybe he said.
So
one.
this Quran is corrupt?
Let me finish.
Hell yeah.
Let me finish.
Okay,
That
hold
has
on.
to
Yeah,
be.
wait.
How did he get a corrupted Quran, dude? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I don't need to check his Quran. He will read it there, or he will copy something from his side. There is
I
people,
just did
but
a
they cannot.
Google.
What is that?
What's chapter 1? What's chapter 1 in that Quran?
Do you think this letter?
Alhamdulillah.
We got a baby Quran.
Yes, it's a baby Quran.
Ask AI. So let's ask AI then, I guess. Let's do it.
Exactly. Go ask AI. Go ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, I already asked.
You're all of you not scholar even. You don't know anything. Just don't talk about something you don't understand.
Brother, are you Muslim?
Yes.
Wallah,
You're
what
Muslim?
kind of Muslim are you?
Sunni.
Sunni? Shi'i?
Yeah. No.
No, you're such
scary,
your accent
scary.
is your
I know
accent
what
is
it
Shi'i.
is.
What
Your
is it?
accent is Iraqi.
I know
I
what he
don't
has,
care about
bro.
your accent or like
It is
this.
the 114 chapter, but it's divided into 30 easy read sections, bro. It's like a
What
baby
the
Quran.
hell,
That's why I'm saying you
dude?
like
Like a
this.
baby Quran, bro.
Stupid boy.
What the
heck is he
hell,
talking
dude?
about?
It says
What
it
the
right
heck is he
here. You're
talking
right,
about?
bro. This guy's
got my
lying.
little,
Quran with
bro got my little sister.
I just showed you a
training
Quran,
wheels,
bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
what
what
the
are you
hell,
talking
bro?
about?
Why'd you waste our time with that nonsense? It says the
Bro got my little
Quran.
baby sister's Quran, bro.
It says the Quran has 114 surahs, but is divided into 30 juz parts. A
Who
30
said
chapter.
that? Who's saying that?
A
Okay,
30
pull
chapter
up,
Quran
Yeah,
is.
but you cannot say
pull up
chapter,
ChatGPT
my
while you're
friend.
asking that. Pull up ChatGPT while you're asking this question.
You
This
cannot
is
say
ChatGPT
chapter,
right
my
here.
friend.
This is Grok.
Pull it up on
You
the screen.
cannot
Show
say
it.
It's on the
chapter, my
screen.
friend.
It's on the screen.
That's
My
not
friend, you
ChatGPT.
cannot say
This
chapter.
This is Grok. I use
Say
Grok.
chapter.
I
use
chapter
Grok.
Brother,
Quran,
don't
right?
say chapter, brother. You are not allowed, brother.
It's right
Exactly.
there. It says
Wallahi,
chapter.
you're a kafir now.
So you guys wanna talk, or you guys wanna just like embarrass yourself and like keep screaming like little babies?
Yo, Speed, you're the.
Which
You're the first person in like 6 months that I've been doing this every day that's trying to tell me you have a 30 chapter Quran, brother. So cut it out. You're
It's
embarrassing.
right there. It's right
pulled
there.
up with a
You're
baby
literally-
with a toddler
answered
Quran.
you, bro.
You're doing
Are
this.
you- Are you okay?
You're embarrassing yourself right now, and you're making the Ummah look bad.
Oh,
That's a toddler.
Hey,
Ramadan
chat.
Quran.
What did the screen say? Didn't it say 30 chapters? What is he
Let-
talking about?
No, look, I'll grant it to you, but the problem is that the rest of Islam has 114 chapters. So what do you think about that?
So ChatGPT is wrong? You're smarter than ChatGPT?
Talk to your Muslim brothers and sisters. That's what I
But
want to
my
know.
Muslim brothers and sisters don't say that. It's a
They don't
lie.
say
It's
that.
an
They don't
absolute lie.
say.
You guys
They
are
don't
frauds.
say that they have 114 chapters. Say wallahi.
Wallahi, nobody, I swear on my children's life.
Yo, what?
No Muslim says 112 chapters or whatever, 60 chapters, bro. That's
114. 114.
impossible. 114 surah. What
we
are
say
you talking
surah.
about? You-
We even
you guys-
chapter not
You
good.
guys are really,
to say.
that illiterate. You guys are really that like unknowledgeable and uneducated that you guys don't even know how many chapters are in the Quran. If this is that low tier, then what do you expect me to talk about?
My brother, look. Just
It's
can you
not the
find?
issue.
Do
It's
us a
not the
favor.
issue.
Look. Let's just forget this dumb conversation because it's really dumb. Let's go to.
If you want to
the
talk,
issue.
Let's
you
go
wanna talk
to.
about
Okay. Wherever it is in your book, find At-Talaq, verse 4.
wait. I don't know. I told you your Quran is different than my Quran, so I'm
Brother,
not gonna.
find
I'm not gonna alter
At-Talaq,
your Quran.
verse 4, please. If not, I'm just gonna drop you, bro. So
Your
Drop
Quran
find
is
it.
My Quran is
different,
not
brother.
like your Quran. You can drop
Either
me.
We have
find it or
many-
get
many
lost.
different Quran,
Okay, I'll
many
get
different
lost.
Quran.
All right, thank you for coming.
Thank you for telling us there's many different Qur'ans. Some
Right,
of them
now
are
we got
corrupt.
guys. Now
You're
add it to the
Muslim,
list.
Stop lying to the people. If you're Muslim, you
Add it to the
Nobody
list,
can
guys. Thank you for that one. Add it to the list, guys. Now we got a 30 chapter Quran. Wallahi, I'd never heard that before in my entire life, bro. This is crazy.
Ubay ibn Ka'b would have been proud of you, fam.
And what flex does he think that is exactly?
Yeah, Abdullah bin Mas'ud would have been proud of you for preserving your Mus'haf and not giving up to Uthman to burn, brother.
Like, congratulations, you just contradicted the rest of all the Muslims on the planet Earth. Wow, good job.
That must be one of the Mus'hafs that they were able to hide from
No,
Uthman.
no.
It didn't get
He
burned.
he
My
got the
friend,
Ha-
my friend,
he got the
my friend.
Hafsa version.
He don't explain because he want to make magic. He have to
lying.
say the 114. No, there is the 30 part, they call it.
Yeah, 30 part, but it's not
Those
chapters.
100. Yeah, it's not about
It's not about
the
that.
pronunciation or what part. But the same 114 surah, we separate it to 30 part, mean like 2 or 3 surah or 4 in one part.
Jews.
It's
Yeah,
dependent
that's
on
parts.
The
Parts
Jews,
is
yeah.
right to say, but he
Yeah.
tried to say chapters. That's wrong. No
He's
one
lying to
says
us.
30 chapters.
surah. But for people to memorize it, they make organized to make every 3 or 4 surah like a part,
Ah, like
30
about
part.
30 part, the pizza. Okay, we got you.
Yeah.
All right, now speed.
Quran and some of it
But why did he lie
like
though?
30 part.
Why did he lie? Why was he lying though?
You want to make action. You want to make some people. They want to.
Just
He was getting a kick
What
out
are
of
we
the
doing?
fact that we didn't know what he meant when he said 30 chapters. He was trying to flex on us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Act like we don't know what we're talking about. When he's doing that sounded goofy.
Because
And
the
yes,
chapter, some people
surahs
they say
are
to the
referred
surah
to-
chapter.
Exactly. Surah is referred to as chapter in common English. When we talk about 114 surahs, we say 114 chapters.
Yeah, but when we Arabic we say juz'. Juz' mean part.
Juz'ah is the parts, yes. 30 juz'ah, yes, that's fair. 30 juz'ah, 30 parts, that's fair, but not 30 chapters. That's
Yes.
ignorant.
Yeah, whatever. He's the one who
He's goofy for that.
stuck. I don't know, and he said he's.
All right. So here, let's continue reading the Muslim news for August 20th, 2026. So we got New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani elected, linked to Islamist networks, according to the New York Post. He's pictured with figures like Siraj Wahaj, who call for the full Sharia, which includes amputation, stoning, death for gays, and political takeover as a weapon for Islam. Muslim Brotherhood linked extremists aiming at caliphate replacement of the U.S. government. Wow. Zohran Mamdani. Who else is here? Silver Steel. We got Silver Steel. See, let's keep reading. Muslim Brotherhood quiet invasion of the Europe West via institutions, funding, and political infiltration. Described as hollowing democracy without shots fired. Senate hearings on the MB Network, Muslim Brotherhood Network in America. According to the J Post. Grooming gangs, academic reports, and data now explicitly tie epidemic, Rotterdam, Rochdale, etc. to Islamic doctrines. Wow. The grape gang epidemics are tied to Islamic doctrines now, explicitly. Loyalty codes, views of non-Muslim girls, cover-ups by authorities fearing racism labels, viral discussions frame it as a systemic cultural issue, not ethnicity alone. Wow. Silver, what you got for us?
Our brother Patriotic Z said there's a 300-man town in the UK that wants to become U.S. territory because they're sick of their shit.
Wow. But we're not doing much better over here. Look at we got Michigan, Dearborn, Michigan getting cooked right now. We got New York right now getting cooked.
You missed the one.
Compared to what they got going on over there, that's nothing, bro.
Yeah, but
they got some real problems over
But
there.
it shouldn't
They're
even
being
be where it's
overrun.
at. Dearborn, Michigan is like 70% Muslim.
Yeah, but you know, scary. As somebody that's been here, you know, majority of my life, it is a little bit of fear mongering when it comes to Dearborn specifically. 90% of those guys that I know from there are like me and you. They party, they do this, they do that. I don't got to name specifics, but you know, there are, I'm sure, those Abduls that want to, you know, cause some danger. But for the most part, they're regular Americanized, Westernized guys. They party, they go to this, you know, that. And they hold Ramadan. You know? That's about it.
No, yeah, I get that. But my thing is that it always starts off like that, right? But they're already electing officials. And you think that's going to stop? The next guy's going to be Muslim. The next guy's going to be Muslim. The next guy's going to be Muslim. It's going to keep getting worse.
Of course. It's definitely going to keep going worse, you know. But we're over here still under 1% in America. In the UK, I think they're up to double digits now.
Right, but my thing is we can't like let it get to, you know what I'm saying? We can't wait till it gets there and then start talking about it. You know what I mean?
100%. That's why it's good for us to have these conversations now. Exactly. Exactly. Because they didn't do that in the UK. They were asleep when it was 1% and 5%.
Yep. So we got Steel. Did you want to say something, Steel?
Hey, Scary, you missed the ISIS lady from New York that was trying to put a bomb to Congress today.
What ISIS
Look at
lady?
that. There was like a lady, ISIS related, that was trying to put like a bomb. I saw it on Twitter. Look it
Really?
up. Yeah, it's over Twitter.
In New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She like played lead to ISIS, something like that, and it's trying to like bomb Congress.
Let's see. It's looking it up right now, but let me continue reading the rest of the topics that it gave me. So we got Islamist attack on Berlin Pride March in July 2026. A car and a machete by a Lebanese origin attacker claimed Islamist. Parallel patterns of no-go zones across Europe with elevated crime, parallel societies, and terror links. So these guys are setting up parallel societies in these countries. How is that allowed? How do they get away with that?
Yeah. Even I don't know
It's
how
very
they got
simple.
away.
Very simple explanation, my brother. Very simple explanation. It's the leftist liberal lawmakers that welcome them with open arms in the name of inclusion. And, there you go.
So they could just set up a whole parallel society in your country, in your town? That's crazy.
Hi, Scary.
Excuse me.
What's up?
Yeah, I
Why
want
you
to ask
scared
you-
now?
One last topic. Hold on. Political power push. 228 Muslim elected officials across 26 U.S. states. Leaders openly view ballot box as a path to paradise and Sharia infrastructure. Dearborn Muslim majority city, full Muslim council, and similar enclaves cited as models.
See, like for me, the
know
way
why?
I view Dearborn, it's like this, right? When you have like in a big town like New York, let's say, you have like Little Italy. Let's say that's where all the Italians congregate. That's where all their stores are at. All their businesses. If you go there, you might hear them speak Italian. Same thing with the Spanish. The Spanish got a section. Like in Michigan, that's how Dearborn kind of always been. That's like their little Baghdad over there.
Right.
But
That's
it's only
why,
in that
nah.
area. So that's why nobody ever cared. But the last few years with their mayor and then the stuff he said, and it's been in the news and it's become a problem. But really it was never an issue. Like we used to go there and chill at their hookah lounges till 2-3 in the morning, and loud music and partying, and they drink in there. Like it was never really
Right.
it was never
But you
really
do,
yeah,
but,
drink.
but you do agree that it's become a major issue in the UK, though, right?
Oh yeah, it's not even debatable that it's a major issue in the UK. In the UK, they're not just trying to have their little part of town; they're trying to take over town. And they're open about it.
You know why? Because the people like them.
The people like them. Guys on YouTube, we got 30 viewers on YouTube as well. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, and also subscribe if you want to support the channel, and also become a channel member. All right, guys. So who's Muslim here so we could talk? Who's the Muslim here that wants to talk? We got
Yeah,
Speed and
yes,
Silver
yeah.
Steel.
I am the Muslim. I am Muslim.
All right, let's
Yeah,
talk
so
to.
Scary, I want to ask you a question.
Yep.
Okay.
So you said you believe in God,
Of course.
and
We are
and what
only
is
the only people in this world who believe in God, the Muslim.
Okay. Let me hear him a second, real quick. Silver, go ahead, Silver.
yeah, and what is I want to know what is your biggest reason that make you reject Islam?
I reject Islam.
Because of
Not
their
you, Speed. I'm talking to Scary.
because they're intolerant. They're intolerant.
What do you mean intolerant?
Islam
I
is
mean about the religion, not about the Muslims. About the religion itself.
the religion itself.
Even
is
Muslims, they
intolerant.
are.
Speed. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
give example. Like what do you mean?
So Quran Why am I drawing a blank? 929. 929 says, "Fight those who do not believe in Allah."
Yeah, and what's the problem with it?
No, finish.
Let me give you example.
Finish.
Speed, wait.
Continue,
What do you
my friend.
mean what's the
Continue.
problem? Hold on, Speed.
Let
Hold
him
on, Speed.
Yeah, Speed,
continue
wait.
the verse.
What do you
Let
mean
him
what's the
continue the
problem?
phrase.
What do you-
My friend. Continue the verse.
Continue the verse
Continue.
first, and then let me elaborate.
Continue the verse,
first.
my
All
verse.
right. Let's put it on the screen.
Yeah, continue. my friend.
To be honest, when he said, "What's the problem?" That
That's
was really
crazy.
the crux of the
That's
matter.
that's really the
fact
crux.
that you guys don't
I
feel
still
like
did
there's
not
a problem
elaborate.
there.
Let him
That's
continue
really
the
the
verse,
crux.
then I will elaborate. Just
right.
wait.
All right, let him continue.
Yeah.
Let him continue. All right, so let's put it. I'm gonna put it on the screen. 1 second. Quran 929. W internet. Okay, where was my screen at? All right, right here. Quran 929. It says. Wait, hold on. Let me fix this layout real quick. Okay. It says, fight those who do not believe in Allah, nor the last day, nor
Yes.
comply with what Allah and His Messenger have forbidden, nor embrace the religion of truth from those who were given the scriptures, until they give the jizya, willingly submitting and fully humbled.
Okay. Now let me elaborate.
Go ahead.
Yeah, wait, Speed. Now, what is the biggest
Come, my friend,
punishment
only.
for
The time of
disbelieving in?
Makkah.
Speed, you keep interrupting, brother.
And this is jizya. What means jizya?
Yeah, so-
All right.
My
I have to
friend-
drop Speed. I have to drop you, Speed. I'm sorry. I gave you a lot of chances. You're not listening. Go ahead, Speed Silver.
Yeah. So, what is the biggest punishment for disbelieving in God in both Christianity and Islam?
In Christianity, nothing.
It's hell, not the afterlife.
Oh, you're talking about in that Judgment Day? Yeah, we're not talking about
Yeah.
Judgment Day, brother.
Okay, I'm asking you about the Judgment Day. It's hell.
Okay, what's the problem?
Yeah. So what make you? So if the punishment is so severe in the afterlife like hell, what make you think that God will not give an order in this life for people to fight for those who do not believe in God, to spread His message?
Yeah, what I'm saying.
I can answer him, Scary. You can answer him too. But
Yeah, what I'm saying to you, I'm not saying that that's not what He's gonna do. What I'm saying is that, in my opinion, that's what makes Christianity better, because God reserves His judgment for Judgment Day.
yeah, it's His judgment. It's not for you to take it upon
It is,
yourself.
we are not. It is not judgment. It is about spreading the message. So God allow spreading the message through war. If you do not accept it, so it is much less.
Yeah,
than
that's
hell.
your God. That's what your God
so-
does.
so-
No,
He
even
practices the
even
So
in
Silver,
Christianity,
Silver.
even-
Okay, so look, so you believe, so you believe that you can spread your message through violence, right?
If rejected, if the message is
If the message is rejected, then you can fight us, right? Okay, so why would we
Yeah,
allow you?
because-
So why would we
because
allow you?
God-
So why would we allow you in our country?
The
You
quiet
haven't
part out
answered
loud.
my question. You haven't answered my question.
Well,
Why do
you
think-
just
why do
granted
you
me
think-
my whole position. You just granted me. You just conceded. So
Bro said the quiet part out loud.
For real.
Berlin, wait. Berlin, wait. You still haven't.
did everybody
answered
hear
my
that?
question.
Did everybody hear what I just heard, or am I tripping?
Bro said we gonna put the sword of Allah on your neck.
Berlin, wait. You still haven't answered my question, Scary.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think God will not do this, like give order to spread the message through war if the punishment is hell in the afterlife? Because the punishment is so severe,
Yeah,
so God is, why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because as long as you're alive, then you have time to repent. So that's why the Christian God is better.
Oh,
That's
was
not
fire.
satisfying
That
answer.
was
Even
fire.
in Christianity,
I hadn't
even in
thought of that.
wait,
Anything else?
Berlin, wait. Even in Christianity, the message is spread through war in both Old Testament and the New Testament.
Show me.
You remember the verse that I told you?
Show me.
So wait a second. So you concede to his answer, and now you want to deflect? Is that what? Concede first, then deflect.
Berlin, wait. You want me to show you?
Brother,
yeah?
do you concede to the answer he gave you? Asked the question, he gave you an answer. Now you're running to Christianity. So does that mean that you concede to the answer he gave them?
No, it is not satisfying answer, but both in Christianity and Islam, they
Show
have the
that.
same,
Show that. Show that.
Okay, wait. I have to get it. But the verse I wanted to show you was the verse that you told me it is about the judgment day last time. I wanted to show you it to you. It was saying that Jesus came to spread the message through war and sword.
Show that.
Remember?
Okay.
I need to get it.
that's
Wait.
fine. As long as you don't come with Deuteronomy. If you come with Deuteronomy, I'm gonna drive my truck into a wall right now. I'll do it right now.
Guys, tap the screen for me. Tap the screen for me, guys. And also on YouTube, hit the like button on the video while we wait for him to get the thing. Once again, guys, if you want to support the channel financially, become a channel member on YouTube. Right now, we got like 10 channel members. So,
W Grift.
you know what I'm saying? W Grift.
Support
LARPing.
the grift, Cat.
Support the grift. Support the grift. Support the grift and the LARP. You know what I'm saying? Support both of them. So yeah, he's still looking for it. So guys, the question right now is Islam more violent than Christianity? That's where we're going with it. So obviously he's going to get cooked on this topic because number one, the Jews don't have any commandment to spread their religion. It's not even a Jewish thing. So he's not going to... So he's not
say brave. I was gonna say he's brave for this argument, but really he left no choice.
Super brave, super brave. He's gonna go into the Bermuda Triangle and never come back. And then Christianity, they are told to spread, but definitely not through violence. So he says he's gonna prove us otherwise. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Should we go back to reading Muslim Today in Muslim News?
Mind you, you know the verse you read about fight those. You know, qatilu, the root word for that, and also that word itself can be used for schmurdering, and its root word comes from schmurder.
That sure does. That's
so
exactly
you know
what it is.
they're not told to go have a boxing match. Just so we're clear.
No, it says hug them until they pay the jizya,
right? Yeah, hug them. Yeah.
Hug them until they pay the jizya. That's what it is. Wait, what is? Brad, what are you laughing at over there, Brad? What did finished work say that's so funny? I wanna laugh. Hold on a second. What did finished work say? Let me find his chat or her chat. I don't know who's behind that. I don't see anything. What did he say? I don't even see a chat here. What did finished work say? Let me know what they said, bro. I want to laugh. Are they making fun of my grifting right now? Is that what it is? Talking about gift battles? Oh, okay.
When we giving them the announcements, Gary?
The announcement for the show? We're going to announce it right now.
Big announcement.
Says the one doing battles last night. What's the show? Yeah, I mean, announce it, bro. Announce it then, brother. You tell me. I don't know.
I got a call coming. We're gonna do it right after. I know there's a call coming in.
Okay. Brett said, "Don't worry about it. You ain't included." Thank you for leaving me out on my own live. I love that. I love that for myself. Bruh. All right, where we at? Where's it? This guy? He's never coming back. Let me just let one more person up in the meantime. Silver, when you come back, you could interrupt. Don't worry about it. We'll talk to Chris in a second.
I got the voice.
Oh, you found it? All right, Chris, my bad. 1 second, Chris.
I didn't mean to request up. You could drop me down. God bless.
You're good. God bless, brother. Once again, guys, we're trying to educate the whole world on Islam, okay? How come Islam doesn't allow Christianity in their country?
So it's Revelation 2.
Revelation 2, brother.
12, 16.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Just open it.
Brother, Revelation?
Yeah.
We already granted Judgment Day. We already granted that.
No. Just open it and read.
Revelation is about Judgment Day.
Just read.
Brother, we already granted Judgment Day. This is the come on,
It's
man.
he's saying repent. It is not about judgment. He's still
Brother,
saying repent
this
in
is
that verse.
about Judgment Day, brother. Please,
He
let's
is
be
warning.
serious.
He is warning about judgment. It's
This
not
is
in the
about-
main time of the judgment. You
What
afraid to
verse?
open the
What
verse
verse?
or
What verse?
You
What
af-
verse, brother? What verse? What verse?
Revelation
The relation.
12 through 16.
Verse
Brother,
16.
do you know the concept?
Berlin, wait.
Of Revelation.
Revelation 12:16.
Yeah, 12, 16.
It says, "But the earth helped the woman by opening its mouth and swallowing the river that the dragon had spewed out of his mouth."
Yeah. This is 16 before.
Okay. Oh, this is a vision, brother. Do you know what this is?
Just wait.
What you want me to
Bro,
read verse
Silver,
1? You want me to read
bro.
verse 1 through 16?
Silver.
12
Come on.
through 16. 12, not 1. 12.
Silver. Are
12
you
what?
an honest person?
12. This is
Berlin,
chapter
wait, why are you
12.
afraid?
Silver, are you an honest person? Or are you just trying to get a gotcha?
Oh, you mean
moment?
Revelations 1? You mean Revelations 1? Are you talking about the churches?
Silver, do you know
Introduce
the con-
Christ.
Do you know
No,
the
no, not 1.
context?
12 through 16.
Brother, I was just on 12. There's no such thing as 12 through 16. 12 is the chapter, and I need the verse.
Yeah.
Okay, does this guy know the context and the concept
The chapter
of the
is
book of
2. The
Revelation?
chapter is 2.
Chapters 2?
Yeah.
This is the churches. This is to the churches, Jesus Christ, bro. To the angel of church in Pergamum, write, these are the words of him who has the sharp, double-edged sword. I know where you live, where Satan has his throne, yet you remain true to my name. You did not renounce your faith in me, and not even in the days of Antipas, my faithful witness, who has put to death in your city, where Satan lives. Nevertheless, I have a few things against you. There are some of you who hold to the teaching of Balaam, who taught Balak to entice the Israelites to the sin that they ate food and sacrificed to idols and committed immorality. Likewise, you also have those who hold to the teaching of Nicolaitans. Repent, therefore, otherwise soon I will come and fight against you with the sword of my mouth. Man, that was ugly, dude.
Fight you.
That was
Sword of my
ugly. That was ugly as hell. Yes, brother. Do you not know that in the Bible, it says the word of God is sharper than any double-edged sword? Did you not know that?
This is the problem when Muslims
Oh
don't
my
see their
God,
own
that
text.
Still, he
was
said he will come with 2 swords.
that was the worst thing I ever heard in my life. That was
Didn't
so
he say in the
bad.
beginning with 2 swords?
You don't do
Brother,
your
that was
homework,
so bad, brother. That yes, it's a
Muslims
double-edged sword. Yes.
Who had? Yeah.
You want me to show you?
So
Look.
he's fighting it.
No. Let me show you. Let me show you the
Muslims
concept.
never do their homework, bro. They never
Never,
wanna find
bro.
out the
Never.
context. They never want to know about the context, the concept. What is it about? No, just find a line that sounds like
Right here. Look. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of God is alive and active, and is sharper than any double-edged sword. Hello. And that's why Jesus says he's going to come with the sword of his mouth. Hello. Are you crazy? That was so
they asking him to repent and fight, threaten them with sword of mouth. This is ridiculous.
Yes.
This is a threat.
No,
Sword of mouth?
it's
not a threat.
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's
No,
how
it's not
it's
a
how
threat. This is because
God.
the Bible can
It's
be
how
taught.
God judges through His word. Be quiet. Hold on. I gotta read
I'm
this. Hold
fully
on.
convinced 90% of these Muslims use the verses to defeat Christianity Reddit thread and have never actually opened up and read the Bible. Man face palming emoji.
Face palming emoji.
Literally exactly what I just said. The book of Revelation is known for its apocalyptic storyline. It's about the end times. It's about the end of the world. It's about, like, brother, did you bother figuring out what the book of Revelation is about? Yeah. Come on now.
Thank you for the
Do
$5
your
super
homework.
chat, by the way. I'm fully convinced 90% of these Muslims use their verses to defeat Christianity from a Reddit thread and have never actually opened up the Bible. That's exactly what we just witnessed, right? Where did you learn this from, Steele? Who guided you? Who misled you into making this ginormous blunder that you just made?
The comment section.
Who did this to you, Steele? Be honest. That was terrible. Now let's go back to
the comment section. Did it to him.
Now let's go back.
Look at all the homework we do, Scary. We read their sources. We read the tafsir. We read the reason for revelation. We do all this homework.
Everything, bro. We learn Arabic. We learn Arabic. We gotta learn. No. Now it's my turn. No, now it's my turn. You failed.
I can get wait.
No. Now I'm not gonna let you just waffle on forever. No, now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. No, you didn't find nothing. It's my turn now. Super blunder. No, now it's my turn. Now it's my turn, and then it'll be your turn after that. Unbelievable blunder though, but all right, let's keep reading. Yeah, we have to learn about this right here, Berlin. You see it?
Libiano will be proud for that one.
You see this right here? Can you see the chat that I just featured? Oh, my bad. Hold on. It's this one. You see it? Can you see it on your screen?
The orange thingy?
The Asbab an-Nuzul.
Asbab an-Nuzul, yeah.
That's what we have to. That's what we have to go through. All right, now let's go back to the Quran now. So in the Quran, the difference in the Quran now, and you know what makes it worse, brothers? Because you said this was to spread the word of Allah, right? But it's actually not to spread the word of Allah. This is for money.
The message of Islam, not the
No,
world.
this is for money. It says fight them.
Yeah.
Huh?
Spread the entire message, not only the word of God. Like
I can't hear you, brother. I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay, tell me what you want to say about the verse.
So I'm saying this fighting right here is not for spreading the word. It's for money. The Muslims needed money.
What does it say about money?
Right here. It says fight against those until they give the jizya.
Or they believe, like.
Right, but why did they need jizya? Do you know why they needed jizya? Because they could have just fought them, right? They could have
because they no.
They could have They could have just fought them and just said accept Islam, but they didn't. They had this jizya thing. Why? Why did Allah give jizya?
Yeah, because they believe that the whole earth is the land of God. So if you want to sit as a disbeliever, you have to pay.
That's not why. That's a secondary reason. But what was the primary reason?
What do you mean the primary reason?
Then let's go one verse.
To help the Muslims.
To help the Muslims, right? Okay,
yeah, to spread the message of God.
No,
if Muslims make money,
no.
If Muslims make money, they will become stronger and they will be able to spread the message of God.
Why did they need money though? Why did they need money?
To make the Islam stronger, so they can spread the message better.
No,
of course.
That's not why. No, it isn't.
Yeah, of course.
No, it isn't. Look, it says they needed money because they were poor.
Where does it say because they were poor?
The verse right before it. Let's look at it.
Broke ass Muslim.
Still, even if they are poor, still they will be rich and stronger, and they will be able to spread the message better.
So look, it says right here, fight those against who do not believe in Allah until they give you money. And then the verse right before it, it says they were poor. So it says right here, O believers, the polytheists are impure, so do not let them come to the sacred mosque after this year. If you fear poverty, Allah will enrich you. So
Allah will enrich you.
Allah. Why did they become poor?
Allah will enrich you.
Allah will enrich you. Why did they become poor?
If you fear, if you fear,
why
you are
did
not
they?
poor. If you
why
fear.
Why did they fear poverty?
What do you mean? Why do they fear poverty?
In this verse, why is Allah saying, if you fear poverty? What is making Allah think that they're fearing poverty? Why? He says, O believers, the polytheists are impure, so they should not come to the sacred mosque after this year.
Okay.
And if you fear poverty from this, then Allah will enrich you. So what was this thing happening here that would cause this poverty? or that would cause people to fear poverty? It's that the
You tell me.
polytheists, it's because the polytheists are not allowed to come to the Kaaba anymore. And the Kaaba was a marketplace. Right?
Okay.
So now, when the marketplace
So now, So now God is telling them that they should not fear poverty and do not take money from them, and God will help you by Himself and give you money.
Yes, He will give you money.
Yeah.
And so then the next verse says, fight them until you get money. You get it? Now you get it now? See how it makes perfect sense, right?
But
They
still,
needed
God-
they
but
another form of income. You get it? This is why
still-
have you ever
still
have
they
you
could
ever
have taken the first income? They could have taken the first income.
No, they couldn't
But
have.
they
couldn't have.
refused. Why God did
No,
not
no,
allow
no.
them? Because
No,
He wants
it-
to spread the message.
No, at
It's
that
not
time
about the money.
No, brother. At that time, they didn't want the income from the polytheists, right? They wanted to grow their army. So when you read tafsir for this hadith, for this verse, look what it says, Ibn Kathir. Right here. If you fear poverty, Allah will enrich you out of His bounty. Means Muhammad bin Hishak commented, the people said our markets will be closed, our commerce disrupted, and what we earned will vanish. So Allah revealed the next verse. And if you fear poverty, Allah will enrich you from from other resources until they pay the jizya and feel themselves subdued. This ayah means this will be your compensation for the closed markets, meaning the jizya is your compensation for closed markets.
Compensation,
Yes,
because I don't just
compensation.
take it from the markets. Also, still, if they believe, then they will not pay jizya or
So
anything.
in other
If they
words,
become Muslim,
so in other
they
words,
become
this.
Muslim, they will not pay jizya.
So in other
it's
words,
not about money.
So in other words, this is why your religion is evil, because your God made your people poor, and then He forced your people to fight other people to get money. That's
It's not
evil.
about money, because if they believe, they will
That's
not
evil.
pay money.
No,
If
that's
they
not
believe,
true.
They will not pay money.
That's the
It's true.
point. But let me ask you this. So what would
It's
have
about
happened?
spreading the message.
Yeah, but what would have happened if they didn't pay money? Then where would the Muslims get money from if they closed the market at the Kaaba?
They could have still believed why not believe? It's about the message.
They were
It's about
either
spreading
way.
the
No,
message.
what you're not getting is both cases, whether they believed or whether they paid the jizya, was a income for them. It was a source of income. They were getting money.
Okay, tell me. I want to ask you one question. Tell me why God told them to not come to the Kaaba, and to not allow them to come to the Kaaba. Tell me, they could have make money. Tell me why Allah told them to not allow them to come to the Kaaba.
Because Muhammad was against religious freedom.
It's a silly answer. No,
do
it's
you
about
mean?
spreading the message. It's about spreading the message.
How many?
of
Wait,
Islam.
how
It's
many
not about
idols?
money.
How many gods did they used to worship in the Kaaba before Muhammad?
There were idols. Yeah. In
How
the Kaaba
many?
before.
How many?
I don't know. There were
There's
idols.
360 different religions.
Okay.
So there was basically it was like America. It was religious freedom in Mecca. And then Muhammad wanted to do. So wait a minute.
Not about religious freedom.
Wait. So if you come to America, then are you gonna stop religious freedom in America too, like Muhammad did in the Mecca?
It's not about Muhammad. It's about God. If God if the only true religion is one religion.
Okay, so you
then
believe that God sent you to stop religious freedom, right?
No, God hates idols.
No problem. And Hindus believe in idols, right?
Okay.
And Christians believe in idols too, right?
Christians do not believe in idol. Christians believe that God has son and God.
That's
has,
worse. That's shirk. So that's worse, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Buddhists, they believe in idols, right?
Buddha is a man. He's a man. He's not.
Okay.
idol.
So but they have a statue of Buddha, so that's an idol. So again, why would we want somebody like you in our country? We believe in religious freedom.
We are not talking about your morality, or we are talking about religion. We are talking about which religion is right. and
Okay.
which religion is
So your
is wrong.
religion, according to you, your religion is right. And according to you,
Of
you
course.
think it's okay to fight people because your religion is right. Right?
Wait. Do you think if there is one religion from God, do you think God will allow other religions?
I don't know,
Do
but
you
all
think
I'm
God
saying
will
is
allow to
all I'm
worship
saying is
other,
that what you're describing right now is illegal.
It's not about illegal. We are discussing religion. Which
Oh, so you
religion
don't
is
care.
correct
So
and
you don't
which
care about the
religion is
laws. So you don't care about the laws. Did he just drop himself? What happened? Why did everybody drop? What's going on? Why did everybody drop at the same time? Bro, TikTok is tweaking lately, bro. Guys, like the video, guys, on YouTube. We got 32 viewers on YouTube right now, and we're getting close to getting 2,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We've got 1,900 subscribers or something like that. I'm trying to figure out how to put the subscriber count on my channel, but yeah, we got 1,913 subs right now on YouTube. If you guys don't mind, subscribe on YouTube, like the video, guys. Like the video, share it. And also on the YouTube side, if you want to join the conversation, we got the StreamYard link in the description of the video so you can join the discussion as well. And maybe in like an hour or so, what is going on with TikTok? Why is it messing up? TikTok, can you guys see my screen? Because I got 2 people trying to request up, but it's not loading. Look, Muslims, we know your ideology. Sabil, all juice. Guys on TikTok, can you guys type if everything looks good? Am I streaming good right now or am I tripping? Yes, we can see you in the screen. Okay, so what's wrong? It's working. Yes, looks good. So why isn't Silver Steel loading in? And all my panelists got dropped at the same time. The guest box is loading on your stream. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Somebody's loading in, but it's not working. I don't know what's going on. Somebody else try to load up real quick. Neo, try to come up. Let me see if it works for you. Why does ZMFJK keep typing feet cam? Should I add a feet cam to the stream, guys? Is that what we're saying? Yeah, Neo's working fine. Neo, you there? Can you Neo? All right, Silver Steel's back. Silver Steel's back.
Yeah.
All right, Silver Steel, go ahead.
Yeah. So we were speaking about. I said that it's about. We were speaking about religions, not about laws.
Brother, I'm talking about laws. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about laws, and according to your religion, so you admit that your religion breaks American laws? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's currently it does not break any law.
Currently, but it's going to.
We do not know. Maybe it will. Like if but if it is an order from God, then why do you think it is wrong?
I don't know if it's an order from God.
Who's the ruler? Who is the ruler of all creation, and who is the king of the kings?
Brother, what I'm trying to figure
Who's
out
the
from
Lord
you,
of the lords?
Jesus. So what I'm trying to ask you,
God, not Jesus.
So what I'm trying to ask you, this Silver Steel, is that you know that you believe that it's an order from God, right? But other people don't think that. Right? In America, most people don't think that it's an order from Allah or from Jesus. They think that they're here to be peaceful and they accept everybody. So my question is to you, if you think that, and I'm not telling you you can't think that, but if you think that, then why should we allow people like you into our country? That's what I'm asking.
Well, we are discussing religions, and your channel is about discussing religions. It's
You're
not
right.
about laws.
Brother, but this is my whole point. This is why you see how it says Islam, which is a religion, Islam in America. So America is a country of laws, and you have a religion which, according to you, doesn't want to follow our laws.
Okay,
That's
what do
you
you
just
think about
said.
the Crusades? What do you think about the Crusades?
The Crusades were a response to when you guys tried to do this the first time.
No, it's not response. How what is the response?
So wait a
what do you think
minute.
about the-
So let me just confirm. So the Islamic conquest didn't take over the Roman Empire and Spain and Jerusalem. That didn't happen.
Still, do you know there were wars?
What do you mean
from
still?
Europe
What do you
against-
mean? What do you mean
against-
by? What do you mean by still? What do you mean still?
Do you know
what does that mean?
Do you know? Okay, wait. Do you know that there were the Romans and they were attacking Arabs before the coming of Islam?
No, prove
Arab
that.
countries.
Prove that.
Yeah?
Go ahead,
Just
prove
Google
that.
it.
Wallahi,
Google
prove
it.
that. No. Wallahi,
Google it
prove
so
that.
everyone should see.
Thank
I
you,
will
thank
tell
you,
what to type.
thank you.
I will tell you what to type.
No. I want you to show me the
so
sources. No.
everyone's-
Let's
So
look.
everyone can see.
Here, let's
I will
look at
tell you
this.
what to type on Gemini.
Here, look.
I will tell you what.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me show you some sources real quick.
Open Gemini and type what I will
We
tell
will.
you, and you
We will. Just give me 2 seconds and let me just show you a couple of things.
see. Okay.
So right here, Sahih Muslim 1767a. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. I will expel the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula and will not leave any but Muslim. What's this?
Okay. Yeah, it's their country. They believe in God, and they will expel. If you become Muslim, you will. This is our rules. If you become Muslim, you can stay.
I have been commanded to fight against people until they testify that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is his messenger, and they establish prayer and zakat. And if they do it, their blood and their property are guaranteed protection on my behalf.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's go to the part that you're thinking about, right? You're talking about, I'm assuming you're talking about Tabuk.
No.
What are you talking about then?
Before the becoming of Islam, the Romans and the European countries were attacking Arab countries before the coming of Islam.
Huh?
Yeah, just Google, open
Let's
Gemini
see.
and type what I will say to you.
You're talking
What-
about.
Did Europe attack or type? Did Europe attack Islam? Did Europe attack Arabian countries?
Well, wait,
before the
wait.
coming of Islam? Wait,
Is that why they were cheering for the Romans to win?
just wait.
Bro, what a crazy statement.
Let's go to that hadith real quick. The one where Abu Bakr.
It's in the Quran, bro.
It's in the
What do
Quran
you
too?
mean?
Yes, it's
what do
the
you mean? What do you mean?
Quran 30.
Quran 30 also. Hold on, let me pull them
The
both
believers rejoiced.
up.
What do you mean? I'm telling before the coming of Islam. I'm telling you.
Yes, it's before. So before the coming of Islam, there was the Persian Empire fighting with the Byzantine Empire, right? So you first had Maurice with King Khosrow, or whatever his name is, the Persians. They were allies, and then suddenly there was a revolt because of economical issues in the Byzantine Empire.
Okay.
And then
A lot-
Phocas took the power,
we
and then
can-
Phocas.
Okay, what's
All right, let's
the
read this real quick, and then we're going to read the
sometimes
Quran.
you can
Hold on a second, Silver. Let's read this. Jamia Tirmidhi 3194, and then the Quran verse. When the following was revealed, Alif Lam Mim, the Romans have been defeated in the nearest land, and they, after their defeat, will be victorious in bid years. On that day, these ayat were revealed. The Persians had defeated the Romans, and the Muslims had wanted the Romans to be victorious.
This is an
Ay,
explanation.
Why did the Muslims want the Romans to be victorious?
Do you believe in tricks of wars or no? Do you believe in tricks of wars or no?
Tricks of
Sometimes
wars.
sometimes you make allies
Tricks
with
of
your
wars.
enemy.
This is
Sometimes-
sad.
Wait, let me speak.
Wallahi, this is sad. What's
No,
the
no,
other?
no, no,
what's
it's
the
not
Quran?
sad.
What's the Quran verse?
It's not sad. It's not
30,
sad. Why?
verse
You can
30.
make
Verse
you
30.
can make
Chapter
allies
30.
with your
Chapter
enemies
30.
sometimes.
Chapter 30. Let's see.
It's
This
the first. The first
Didn't the Americans made peace with the Soviet Union during
Let's see. 30
World War
verse
II?
1. Let's 30 verse 1. Let's see. Even in the
1 to
Quran,
5.
it says, Alif Lam Mim, the Romans have been defeated in a nearby land, yet following their defeat, they will triumph. Within 3 to 9 years, the whole matter rests with Allah, therefore, and after victory. And on that day, the believers will rejoice. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah,
What are we
okay.
doing here?
Okay, so they're going to rejoice while they're attacking the Muslims, quote unquote.
Makes sense, brother.
What does rejoice mean?
Oh, what is
no.
define
No,
rejoice?
my English is not very good. Tell me.
It means be happy, brother. They will be happy. They will be happy.
Okay, you know why?
Tell me why.
Tell
brother.
me. Explain to me. Didn't
Tell me, brother. Because it's because they got attacked, right? Because they got attacked by the Romans. That's why.
Tell me, didn't the Americans made peace with Soviet Union,
Bro,
especially Russia?
bro. Okay, look. Let me explain.
You
very
can
simply.
2 seconds. Sometimes your enemy will be your friend, and sometimes this is war. Sometimes
Brother,
your
let
enemy
you
will be
know
your
what's
friend.
actually funnier about this? Let me show you the hadith, because this is why they were happy. It says because they were the people of the book. That's why.
You're a kafir.
So now what's very interesting about that is that at first they wanted the people of the book to win, but then in Quran 9:29, Allah says fight those from the people of the book.
Okay, still the people of the book is still closer to the Muslims than non-believers.
So
Still.
what changed? Why did Allah change his mind?
Because they are still on wrong.
No,
but they are still closer to the Muslims
What
than
changed?
disbelievers.
No, what changed is that
Yeah.
they became poor. That's what changed. O believers, the polytheists are unclean, so they should not come to the sacred mosque. And if you fear becoming poor, Allah will enrich you. Fight those people of the book until they give you the jizya.
Okay, in all cases, we were speaking about that the European countries attacked Arabian countries before the becoming of Islam. So they started this.
We don't see
Not
that.
the Arabian
All right,
countries.
all right.
Okay, look.
Okay, let's open
You're
the-
right. Wait. You're right. Show me the evidence. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, we are speed. Open the Gemini and let's read.
Let's
Why you
just read
laughing,
this.
Ali?
Did Roman Empire attack
Let me see what you are writing. I can't see the page.
you're gonna see it in a second. Attack the Arabian.
Why are you hiding it?
It's gonna come up. I'm just typing it on the Arabian Peninsula.
Before the coming of Islam.
Peninsula.
Arabian countries. Yeah.
Before the coming of Islam. Let's see. This should be interesting. I never looked this up. Let's see.
The European countries, not the Roman Empire.
What?
See? Yes, already yes.
Let's see what it says here. Yes, the Roman Empire conducted military operations in the Arabian Peninsula before Islam, including Aelius Gallus expedition
Bro,
under
26
Augustus.
BC. Bro, we're talking about Muslims, man. Bro,
Still, Ali, still. Even if it is in the
before
Stone Age.
Christ, even, bro. What the hell are you
in
talking
the
about?
Stone Age, even if it is in the
What?
Stone Age.
What do you mean, brother? What do you
Bro,
mean?
this is so dumb.
Look, brother. What
No,
I
you are
see?
dumb, bro.
Look. What I'm seeing here. Okay, something happened. When was this? How long before Islam was this?
650 years, bro.
650
before
years.
Christ.
Okay, but then they were happy with the Roman Empire because they wanted them to win. So
Doesn't
something
matter.
changed.
Doesn't matter.
That
It's
does-
tricks of wars. Sometimes
do
you
you-
make peace with your enemy if you need something.
Brother,
Sometimes
that
you make
doesn't
war with- no,
that doesn't sound like a
it's
trick of war. That doesn't sound like a trick of
No,
war. That
it's
sounds
true.
like a
It's
genuine
true.
no
If
because
there is
it's
a bigger
brother.
tell me
No,
something. If
you're
there is a bigger
lying. You're
threat-
lying because the
Tell me- let me
hadith.
say
No,
something.
it
Let me say
says,
something. Let me
brother,
say something.
brother.
If there is
It
a
says,
bigger threat
brother.
to you-
It says, brother. It says right here, the Muslims wanted the Romans to be victorious because they were the people of the book. Don't lie.
Wait. Tell me something. If you have two enemies, answer my question now. If you have two enemies,
Brother.
One is. Let me continue. One
So-
is a
so-
stronger enemy,
so-
and a bigger
so
threat
what
to
I'm
you
seeing-
than the
so-
other enemy.
so now
Will
what I'm
you
seeing-
make ally with the other enemy?
Hold on.
So you defeat the bigger enemy or not?
No, listen to what I'm
This
saying.
is tricks of war. This is war.
No, this is not tricks of war. This
It's
is not
true.
tricks of war. This is not tricks of war because what's happening here is once the Roman Empire became Christian, right? Now remember, at this time, Muhammad still wanted to win over the Christians, right? In the beginning, especially, he wanted to win over the Christians. That's why he said, I come confirming the previous books, etc., etc. But then when they rejected his message, then he changed his tone. You get it?
Okay. I tell you, still it's tricks of war. If you have two enemies,
So
you will
the
make peace
so
with-
the Roman
with-
Empire so the Roman Empire was not the same. You get what I'm saying? It had converted to Christianity. That's why the tone changed. It's not
Okay,
because it's not because
ask GBT why this happened. Ask GPT.
Bro, like, what
Okay,
is this
here.
arrogance of
There is always a
ask
reason.
AI,
Ask
bro.
GBT.
here it's fine, it's fine.
Ali, what's wrong
It's fine,
with
it's fine,
it?
it's fine.
Information and we got
Why
information.
so why hold on. So why do the hadiths say that the Muslims wanted the Romans to defeat the Persians? You're not gonna like this answer, I'm telling you. Let's see what it says. Abdul says put ChatGPT, not Grok. That's funny. He got mad at ChatGPT yesterday. Or I mean not Grok. Set up some more people real quick.
You wrote why did the hadith say, right? Why did the Muslims want it? Not why
Yes.
did the hadith say.
Yeah, but the hadith talking about the Muslims. Hadith
No,
and
no, but we
tafsir.
want to know the real reason. not
Watch,
the
watch,
hadith.
The
watch.
real
We want
reason
to know
is the
real reason.
hadith, bro.
You don't believe in
Ali,
hadith?
it's not about the hadith. The hadith
Do you
is
believe
not
it?
explain-
Wait, do you believe in
The
hadith?
hadith is not okay. But the hadith is not explaining the real reason. You ask GBT what the hadith said.
Do you believe in hadith, brother?
I do.
All right, let's read it. Hadiths and tafsirs, Ibn Abbas, Abu Sa'id, etc., and Tirmidhi and others state that early Muslims preferred a Roman victory over the Persians for that religious affinity. See? Told you.
The Quraysh pagans preferred the opposite, seeing closer to their own.
Wow, look at that. So, the pagans with the pagans and the monotheists with the monotheists. Very simple.
People of the book, not only monotheist.
People of the
People
book.
of the book.
Okay. Now ask what? Not about the hadith. Ask why did the Muslims wanted the Roman to be on their side?
It's he. Oh my. Okay,
Jesus.
bro. Can we just pull up the hadith? Can you put Jami' al-Tirmidhi 3193, please?
All right,
Forget this
let's-
GPT thing.
Let's just pull it up anyway. But which one, brother? What's Jimmy D? What?
Tirmidhi 3193 or 94, one of the two.
I can say it one more time. then.
1993. 92, sorry. 31, 92. 93, ya Allah. 3193.
Okay, then we'll go back and read that. answer.
That's the entire answer is in that hadith.
Okay. From Ibn Abbas regarding the saying of Allah the Most High, Alif Lam Mim, the Romans have been defeated in the nearest land, 3133. Isn't this the one we just read?
Was it this one?
Yeah, it was this one.
It gives the answer, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
It gives the answer then.
While the Muslims wanted the Romans to be victorious over the Persians because they were the people of the book. Yeah.
That's the answer.
That's the answer. It
What's
says
the problem with
because.
that?
It says because. No, there's no problem where he thinks that the Romans he thinks that the Muslims wanted the Romans to win just because it was a trick. Like they were being deceptive or something like that.
It's
Because
stating
of the-
it's better,
because
it's better
they-
that they would win than say idol worshippers. Someone that's not meant people that are enemy to the people. of
So
the
that's
book,
for
or the
religious
book.
reasons, right?
What do you mean religious reason for what?
Religious reasons. So here I asked it the question that you wanted me to ask, and it said the same thing. Why did the Muslims want the Romans to win? Because the Romans were Christians. people of the book, while the Persians were polytheist fire worshippers. Early Muslims saw the Romans as closer in belief, monotheism, scripture, afterlife, and preferred their victory. The Meccan pagans preferred the Persians for the opposite reason. What more do you need?
As much as Muslims dislike it, they wouldn't want their faith.
Put
but
it
they
on
wouldn't want to
ChatGPT,
see.
not Grok.
They wouldn't
Stop,
want to
Abdul.
see
Cut it out, man. Stop being silly, bro. So now we know. So let's go back to the topic which we were asking. Which religion, and now we can go back to the Bible since you wanted your chance again. So
Yeah, 1 Samuel 15:3.
wait, where's the guy?
not tentacle guy.
You know one
Tentacle
Samuel.
guy. Yeah,
you know one Samuel 15:3 is in the Quran.
Uh-oh.
No, it is not.
Yes.
Yes, it
Are
is.
you ready? Are you
Yes, it
ready?
is. Yeah.
Oh, you have it. You saw it.
I saw. Yeah, what verse it is though? I
Okay.
forgot. It's the one about that Moses said something, right?
It's 2:51. 2:51.
Ali,
Well,
don't you live in the Middle East?
Let me show you. Wait, I'll show you myself.
Destroyer, don't you live in the Middle East?
The Middle East lives in me, bro.
What do you mean they live in you? They're inside your butt?
Why you gotta put butt in there, dude? That's
Yeah, it's
gay,
not
so.
al-Zut, bro. Like,
Hey, you're the one that's gotta believe the Lord.
So let's say here, so they defeated them by Allah's will, and David unalived Goliath, and Allah blessed David with kingship and wisdom. Oh, let me put it on the screen. Hold on. So they defeated them by Allah's will, and David defeated Goliath, and Allah blessed David kingship and wisdom, and taught him, and he willed. And had Allah not repelled a group of people by the might of another, the corruption would have dominated the earth. Oh my God.
Alhamdulillah.
But wait.
So,
Watch this. Wait.
It gets worse.
Bro. Wait a minute, bro.
Keeps getting worse every day.
Bro, let me just.
Yeah, but what was Goliath? Goliath was a pagan, right?
Alhamdulillah. Where is the Samuel? You're lying.
Goliath is a pagan, right? What did
So watch
Goliath
this.
believe in?
Watch this. They'll get a shock right
Where
now.
is
Watch
the
this.
infant?
Goliath was what? Sodom and
Watch
Gomorrah?
this. Watch this. This is Tafsir al-Tabari.
Yeah, but Goliath was the people of Sodom and Gomorrah, right?
Look, put me big screen. Okay, so man, okay. Anyway, I'll read it. I'll read it for you if it's cut off a bit. So it says, when the children of Israel entrusted,
There we go.
These terms. When the children of Israel entrusted the kingship to Saul, God revealed to the prophet of the children of Israel, tell Saul, let him wage war against the people of Midian. This is a historical blunder, by the way. People of Midian, and leave no one alive there, but unalive them all, for I shall grant him victory over them. So he set out with the people until he reached Midian. He unalived everyone there except for their king, whom he took captive. And he drove away their livestock. Then God revealed to Samuel, are you not amazed at Saul? I commanded him, but he acted treacherously. He brought their king back captive and drove away their livestock. Go to him and tell him, I shall surely remove the kingship from his house, and it shall never return until the day of resurrection. All right. Does that sound familiar?
Very familiar.
Does that sound kind of familiar? Wait.
That's Israelite.
Familiar as fuck.
Israelite is?
Familiar as fuck, boy. That's what it sounds
Familiar in what kind of sense of what?
like. Oh.
What do you guys?
What do you
what do you
mean
guys
by
relate
familiar?
Wait. This I'll show him. Put me back big screen.
When you say
So
familiar.
you see, so you look big screen.
How are you relating the two?
Put me back
You guys-
small and big again. It's fine.
You guys are cooked.
Bro, okay.
Scripture is so hard, bruh. And then they
Okay,
try to
so-
take arrogantly and like confidently to make it sound like they're actually
Okay, so
passing,
look. On the right was the scholar scheme,
passing some type of truth.
so that you know which verse is talking about which. So let's put this in the Tafsir of Al-Tabari. He says, when the children of Israel instructed the kingship to Saul, in the Bible it says, the Lord sent me to anoint you king over his people, over Israel. Good. In the tafsir, it says, God revealed to the prophet of the children of Israel, tell Saul, let him wage war against the people of Midian, and leave no one alive there, but unalive them all, for I shall grant victory over them. In the Bible, thus says the Lord, I will punish Amalek for what he did to Israel, how he ambushed him on the way he came up from Egypt. Now go and attack Amalek, and utterly destroy all that they have, and do not spare them, but unalive both man and woman, infant and nursing child, ox and sheep, camel and donkey. Ooh. Let's continue. In the tafsir it says, so he set out with the people until he reached Midian. In the Bible, and Saul came to the city of Amalek and lay in wait in the valley. In the tafsir it says, he unalived everyone there except their king, whom he took captive and drove away their livestock. In the Bible it says, he also took Agag, king of the Amalekites, alive, and he utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. But Saul and the people spared Agag, and the best of the sheep, the oxen, the fatlings, the lamb, and all that was good, and were unwilling to utterly destroy them. Whew. Now, in the tafsir it says that God regretted to make Saul king and will remove his kingship. In the Bible it says, now the word of the Lord came to Samuel, saying, I greatly regret that I have set up Saul as king, for he has returned back from following me and has not performed my commandments. Samuel 15 is in the Quran, ya kafir.
That's not Quran. You wasted our time. That's tafsir. And tafsir, you can read the whole thing. He's saying that's
He said that's tafsir. We reject tafsir.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brother,
Tafsir's not over
listen.
the Quran.
Listen,
you
brother.
guys keep trying to put. You guys always try to keep putting the hadiths over the Quran.
It says right here, so they defeated them by Allah's will. David unalived Goliath. Allah blessed David with kingship and wisdom and taught him what he willed. Had Allah not repelled the group of people by the might of another, corruption would have dominated the earth. Is this not what Christians say about the Amalekites? That's exactly what the Christians say about the Amalekites.
Go to ChatGPT and write, is Samuel 1 Samuel 15:3 in Quran or not? Go ahead.
That's a stupid question. We didn't say that. Are you goofy? Brother, how many brain cells do you have? When did we say that the exact verse was in the Quran? We're talking about this story in the Quran is referencing the story in the Bible. Do you know what that means?
Ask ChatGPT if the Quran tells you to.
Why do you sound like Kermit? Here, look, let's do this. I'm gonna take
So
this.
Are you trying to deny David's kingship?
Look, I'm gonna copy this. Look, I'm gonna copy this. Here, I'm gonna copy this.
What are you trying to refer to that?
I'm gonna paste this here.
Whatever you showed.
What story in the Bible
You say I sound like Kermit. You look like
is this Quran verse referencing? Let's see. Let's see what it says. Turn your camera on, Abdul.
Look.
Turn your camera on. This story, look at this. This is the story from 1 Samuel. Oh my God, you guys are having a bad day today.
I'm still not understanding what you guys are trying to pull.
Oh my God, you're having a horrible day.
I don't know.
You guys are having a real bad day. That the Quran is confirming the story in 1 Samuel is from Allah. Okay, so you can't have an issue with it. Do you get it? Hello?
But what's the fabrication, whatever you're trying to say? Or
it's not a fabrication. It's a true story, and the Quran's confirming it.
No, so, ask the ChatGPT.
I just did.
If Quran tells you to unalive infants. Bro, what's wrong with you?
You're talking about something that. So what? Are you trying to justify like the massacre of widespread people?
Turn your camera on.
I ain't even understanding what he's trying to correlate between the two. I'm not understanding.
That story that you guys have an issue with the Amalekites, it's confirmed by the Quran, which means that you would have to accept that Allah commanded it.
Commanded what?
The Amalekite story. Hello?
What about the Amalekites?
All of it. Every single part of it.
What about it though? I'm not.
Look what it says.
about
Look what it says. Look. It
Except
says,
what about it?
had Allah not repelled a group of people by the might of another, corruption would have dominated the earth. Why do Christians say that Allah wanted to, or God wanted to get rid of all the Amalekites, including the children? Why? Why do they say that? Because they say,
Christians say that?
yes, because they say that had these children grown up, then corruption would have dominated the earth. The Quran is saying the same exact thing.
So you're trying to say that you're trying to justify mass murder? Is that what you're trying to justify that it- Are you saying that it had to be done?
So now that you guys got cooked again, let's explain the
I'm trying
Quran.
to clarify. I'm not understanding what your point is.
Yesterday
I'm
he
not
was saying he
understanding what you're
likes
trying
his
to
wife
correlate
cheating
and
on
trying
him.
to justify. I'm not getting it.
What did I say yesterday?
Is there something
You're
that you're trying to
saying
make?
it's good if your wife cheats on you, right?
What?
Yeah, yesterday
Of course, Gary says that. He accepts being a cuck.
Yeah.
This is coming from. This is coming from. Are you guys Saudi? Wait, are you guys okay? Are you guys Saudi Arabia? Are you guys Arabic?
He'd rather be the juggle than.
Are you Arabic? Are you Arabic?
I'm Pakistani.
Okay,
He'd
so
rather
you're
be
so
juggled
you're
than be the
cucked.
juggler, you know what I'm saying?
So you're cucked. Word, are you Arabic?
Nah, doggy.
Another cucked.
I'm middle.
How did they convince you to talk to Arabic to your God? How did that happen?
Who convinced who what?
The Muslims. They told you can't speak your language anymore to talk to your own God. Now you have to talk to our God in our language. How's that not cucked?
I'm not getting what the hell you're saying.
We can talk
your
to Allah
people,
in our mother tongue.
Your people who
except for
meaning
5
Middle
times a
Eastern?
day.
You're saying Middle Eastern, or Asian?
Yeah, your people used to talk to their God, right? Before Muslims ever came around. And they used to talk
to what God? Before God of our forefathers?
Sure. What God did you guys used to believe in?
Well, from what I know, we used to believe way back to Adam. So
You used to believe in
before
Adam?
before these fake religions came about, and then try to establish it.
Brother, what I'm trying to explain to you is that you're talking about somebody getting cucked, right? I don't have to speak in Arabic to talk to my God. You do. And 9 times out of 10, and 9 times out of 10,
when I'm reciting it.
and 9 times out of 10, you're speaking
English
gibberish
right now.
because you don't even understand what you're saying. You probably don't even speak Arabic in reality.
What's
So 5 times a day you get on your knees. No. So 5 times a day you get on your knees and you're like.
Speaking Greek since ever since
How does that work? How does that
Ever
work?
since you got a voice on TikTok, you never spoke one word of Talag in your life. I never heard you speak any Talag in your life, bro. Do you even know how to say hi in Talag?
What does that mean?
Your language. What's your
No, I'm talking to Abdul. Abdul, what did you just say in English? Say it in English now.
That means Alhamdulillah, the most gracious.
Look at this.
And,
Look at this. Watch this.
universe.
Watch this. Watch this.
Day and night.
Watch this. Say the Shahada. Say it in Arabic. Go ahead. Say the Shahada in Arabic.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Now say that. Now say that in English.
Allah is the only God. There's no God but Allah.
You messed up. You messed up. You messed it up. So, brother, you see what I'm talking about? You guys don't even know what you're saying, brother. So that's cucked. If you ask me, that's cucked. That's what I'm saying. What language is the Quran?
The preservation of the message.
That's fine. What language is the Quran in heaven? The one that's in heaven, what language is it in? Huh? In Arabic?
Arabic.
That's not racist.
Allah chose a language that cannot be corrupted.
Oh, you mean the one that?
It's clear.
You mean the one that? You mean the one that
It
has?
doesn't have like 3 meanings to a single word.
Oh, the
Quran. You wouldn't know which butt I'm talking about.
Arabic
right?
doesn't have 3 meanings
could
to
be
a
talking
single
about
word.
You don't know if I'm.
Oh
talking about
hell
or
no! You didn't just say that. Oh hell no! You didn't just say that.
The Greek likes
Oh
to take
hell
words
no,
and
bro!
manipulate
This
and
guy
give it
just
third or
took back.
second-hand
This guy
meaning.
just took back every single day when we hear Muslims say,
You know what I'm
"Oh,
talking about. Some
that
words
word
have
doesn't
multiple
mean
meanings.
that. It has multiple meanings. It has
why
50
two, there's three
meanings."
twos, right?
That's the
three
miracle.
twos, right?
That's the miracle.
So
of
one
Arabic,
word,
man.
so one word
gotta
has
be
multiple
clear
meanings,
how
right?
I'm
So
speaking
one
it.
word has multiple meanings, right?
That's why you guys don't know what one is.
Let me
Yes,
give
it
you a
does.
perfect
You
example.
don't
Watch
know
this.
what one is, bro. You don't
Let me
even
give
know
you
what
a
a singular
let,
thing
let me
is.
give you a
One-
perfect
one-
example. Let me give you a
think
perfect
three
example
is
for
one.
this. Check this out.
You
Check this
still
out.
think 3 is 1, bro.
Check
You
this
think
out.
a
Check this. I'm gonna
fraction
give you.
is-
I'm gonna give you guys a good example for this.
You
This is gonna
still
be
don't
really
know
good.
What is, bro?
Watch
You
this.
still
Watch
don't know how
this.
to count.
Watch this. Watch
Brother,
this. Watch
you
this.
don't know how to count, brother.
Watch this, brother. Watch this. Watch this. Don't go. I
You guys
wallahi,
are
I
still
never.
saying 3 is 1.
Wallahi, I never heard a Muslim say that his words don't have
shit,
multiple
bruh.
meanings. All right, let's look at
I've
this.
never seen 1 become 3.
Look at this. Look at this.
That has multiple meanings.
Look. If ever we
Simple
abrogate
thing,
a verse,
brother. Simple.
look. If ever we abrogate a
Simple
verse, if ever we have abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten, we replace it with a better or a similar one. Okay, this word right here,
How would
abrogate.
you know? How would
I got
know
you.
if
I
it
got
made
you. I got
forget?
you. Hold on. Don't worry. We're not talking about that. What's the word for abrogate here? Can you tell me? In Arabic. Can you tell me what it means in Arabic?
No, you teach me. Teach me
So
the
you don't
Arabic.
know?
Go read
So
it.
you don't know? I thought
Read
this
it.
was the language that couldn't
No,
get
read
corrupted.
it in Arabic.
La,
Read
la,
it in
la,
Arabic.
la,
Read it
la.
and write it. Show
What
me.
is it?
La
What is it?
means no in Arabic.
No, abrogate.
Yeah, say it in Arabic. Go ahead.
Abdul, do you know it or no?
Say it and teach it.
La. No, I do not know, man.
Oh, you don't know it. Okay, let's look at it. So this word here, okay, let me ask you this question. In English, what does abrogate mean in English? Forget Arabic for a second.
Abrogate. To like change or something.
To change it, right? We could say to supersede it or to change it or to get rid of it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want you to look at the word in Arabic right here.
ننسخ.
Nanzakh, right?
Uh huh.
All right, let's take
Beautiful. It's beautiful
okay.
language.
Beautiful language. Okay, now let's see what this word means. Let's see what the semantic range
He
is.
never
for
read
this.
a Bible in Talak.
Let's see what the semantic range is for this. No, because you said it's to change
You're
it or
a
to
Greek-
get
you're a
rid of
Greek
it.
extraordinaire.
Let's read it. Hold on.
Hey, what's God in your language in Talak? He doesn't even know.
How do you write? Is it semantic like this?
You gonna say Jesus? Jesus.
Let's see what it says.
Yeah, Arabic has many meanings to one word.
Oh,
Like
I
you
know,
said,
but he said no. He said no. It's not like your trash language
said
would have
it's
3 words for
clear-
one meaning.
clearer than it
It's
would
not
be in
clear. It's
Greek.
not clear. Your
I said it's
example
clearer
was
than in Greek.
your example
No, I
was
said- I
that
said you have
one
to be
word
specific
you
about what you were saying.
no. You
You
said
didn't
that
hear-
one word could have multiple meanings in the other unclear
Said
languages.
Arabic is clear.
So
than it
now
would
look
be
at look what it means
in
here.
English
Now
or
look at this
Greek.
goofy ass translation that this word has. It could mean to abrogate. It could mean to abolish. It could mean to cancel, invalidate, and repeal. That all makes sense. It could mean to remove, erase, obliterate, and efface. That all makes perfect sense. Now, what the fuck is this?
That's English. What does that got to do with
So
what
the
does that gotta do
word.
with Arabic?
So the word could also mean the opposite.
What does that got to do with is that an Arabic or Greek dictionary you're looking at? And
So the
translation
word
of
could
the word
also
for
mean
meaning?
the opposite of
This
what it
guy's so
says.
dumb, bro.
How does that work?
Dumb, bro.
Please tell me how that's
That-
clear.
that-
A Greek
because
Greek
Arabic-
dictionary saying, look what it could possibly
Arabic is a
mean.
Please tell me how the fuck does this
Arabic is
make
a
sense
miraculous
right
I've
here?
ever heard of my yo.
How
go
does this
look
make
at
sense?
Arabic
Miraculous
dictionary.
language.
So let's go back to the verse now.
It's
Get an
language.
Arabic. Go speak in a pull up the Arabic.
Let's go back to the
dictionary. Why find
verse.
Greek?
So check this out.
So stupid,
So if
bro.
ever we abrogate a verse, right? That same
This guy's
word
talking about
for
translated,
that
verse
same
or
look
word. In
this same word that could just mean get rid of, it could also mean to just copy it and to transcribe it. Basically like to preserve it. So the same one word could mean copy it and preserve it or get rid of it. So clear. I haven't seen nothing more clear than this.
Unfalsifiable, bro. It's unfalsifiable.
That's unfalsifiable. You got it.
Yo,
You got
Scary.
it.
I got this hadith for you, right? Okay, so go to chapter 35, verse 18.
35:18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arabic is a miraculous language.
So miraculous. What it looks
Yeah,
like to
as
me
the
is that it's a
as the
language made for
science or culture develops,
it's a language
yes.
made for liars. So that you could say one word and mean something else. That's what it's made for. Anyway.
Okay, no soul shall be burdened with sin, will bear
You're
the burden
calling
of another, right?
you're calling God liar.
Hold on, Abdul.
Now go to An-Nasa'i 1853.
Is this one about the Christians and Jews will be replaced by Muslim?
No, An-Nasa'i 1853. And I have another narration that you
1-8.
quite
What is it?
interested in.
5-3.
1853. Yeah.
I don't know how to write An-Nasai. I'm typing it wrong.
Is this guy a Muslim?
And no, look, it's N-A-S-A-I. Yes, put A between the S.
Like that?
Yeah, and then and then put and take the A from the start. Take the first A out. Yeah, don't worry, right? Yeah, press that. So press.
Thank you for subscribing, whoever just subscribed on the YouTube side. Guys, keep liking the video for me, guys. 1853, right? Okay. Narrated.
Listen.
Hold on, Abdul. Narrated Umar. I heard the messenger say the deceased.
I got to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just say, accept Islam is the true religion.
Right.
Before it's too late. Okay.
Right. All right, brother. Bye. Yeah. I heard the messenger of Allah say.
Muhammad is the last prophet. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Salam alaikum.
I heard the messenger of Allah say the deceased is punished in his grave due to the wailing over him. Okay.
So what do we see here, right? It says that who narrated this?
Umar.
And I heard what?
The messenger of Allah say.
Now go to Bukhari. Go to Bukhari 1286. This one's gonna get interesting, bro.
One what?
1286.
1286. Funerals.
Read it's quite long.
Okay. One of the daughters of Uthman. Go to where?
Go a bit down. Scroll a bit down. Just scroll a bit down.
Okay, so one of the daughters of Uthman died at Mecca. We went to attend her funeral procession. Ibn Umar and Ibn Abbas were also present. I sat between them and said I sat beside them. Then a man came and sat beside me. Uthman, will you not prohibit crying, as Allah's messenger has said? The dead person is tortured by crying of his relatives. Okay?
Keep going. It's going to get interesting.
Okay. Ibn Abbas said, Umar used to say so. Then he added, narrating, I accompanied Umar on a journey from Mecca till we reached Al-Baida. There he saw some travelers in the shade of Samura, a kind of forestry. He said to me, go and see who those travelers are. So I went and saw one of them was Suhaib. I told this to Umar, who then asked me to call him. So I went back to Suhaib and said to him, depart and follow the chief of the faithful believers. Later, when Umar was stabbed, Suhaib came in weeping and saying, O my brother, O my friend. On this, Umar said to him, O Suhaib, are you weeping for me? While the Prophet said, the dead person is punished by some of the weeping of his relatives. Ibn Abbas added, when Umar died, I told all this to Aisha, and she said, may Allah be merciful to Umar. By Allah, Allah's messenger did not say that a believer is punished by the weeping of his relatives.
Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. They're lying, I guess, brother. I don't know what to say about this.
But he said, okay, and then look, and then how did she justify it?
But he said Allah increases the punishment of the non-believers because of the weeping of his relatives, okay?
Keep going.
Aisha further added, the Quran is sufficient for you to clear up this point. As Allah has stated, no burdened soul will bear another's burden.
So you see how she's seen a conflicting this with the Quran. It contradicted the Quran. She said that this can't be true.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ooh.
what do you think?
I have no idea. What should I think here, brother? What do you think about this as a Muslim?
So
It's kind of
someone made the argument, try saying that it's either the case that Umar radiallahu anh, either it's the case that he lied and attributed something to the Prophet when the Prophet said, whoever attributes falsehood to me, then let him see himself in the hellfire, or she contradicted an authentic hadith from the Prophet.
wow, that is ugly.
So someone said that's the dilemma.
It looks like it. I've never seen this before, so you kind of put me onto this, but I'm gonna have to definitely research this.
Did I? I don't know, bro. Someone brought this to me, bro.
Yeah, what do you think about it though?
Well, the scholars say that Aisha, when she seen this, she said that radiallahu anha, that Umar just erred. He just made a mistake, and he never lied.
Oh, he said it, but it was a mistake, not a lie.
Yeah, well, he said that he heard the Prophet say this, but he made a mistake. Like, he didn't lie, though. Right, you got a good response?
Look, whatever, bro. This is just, to me, it's just showing more nonsense. So at the time, people could make mistakes. Even trusted companions could make mistakes, and they could write hadiths and attribute narrations to the Prophet Muhammad, even though when it wasn't true. So if they could do this as a mistake, imagine when they had actual evil intentions for political reasons or whatever, to attribute narrations to the Prophet, right? How could they not get rid of it? How would they be able to distinguish?
Goosebumps. I said goosebumps.
Yeah, goosebumps. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what to make of it, brother.
But look, at the end of the day, bro, I believe, because I was raised with this tradition. Yeah, man.
No, I totally understand, brother. Do you remember that verse that we showed you, or the hadith that we showed you with Muhammad was allowing the unaliving of the children? Oops.
I don't think you showed me that, to be fair.
So here, this one right here. I just want to get your opinion on it. Right here. So, Messenger of Allah, we unalive the children of the polytheists during the night raids. He said they are from them. Right? Did I show you this one time or no?
Nah. But I've seen this before.
Okay, so this is he's allowing the unaliving of the children, right?
Yeah. The scholars say it's because at night time, there was no lights and stuff like this, so there would be like collateral damage.
Yeah, but look at this. Sahih Bukhari 3012. The Prophet passed by me at a place called Al-Abwa al-Wadan and was asked whether it was permissible to attack the pagan warriors at night with the probability of exposing their women and children to danger. And the Prophet replied, they are from them.
Oh, so basically you could attack them purposefully.
Yep.
Intentionally, you could do it intentionally to unalive them.
Yep.
You know what's interesting about this hadith, bro? I was speaking to like a Yehudi, right? Like a Jew, right? And he said that Netanyahu, when he did that to the hospital, he had the same justification.
Of course. That's why I don't understand, because Muslims have this thing against what Netanyahu says, but the hadith say the same thing about the Prophet. And they even told him.
Netanyahu said that the H group, they were underneath the hospital, so they are from them.
Yes.
He said the same thing.
Yes, basically.
I mean.
Yeah. So the thing here is that they're saying whether it was permissible to attack. So this is before they did it.
So
This
it's
is before-
intentional. Like they're intentionally waiting at night to attack them, so their women and men can, or their children could also be attacked.
Basically, the guy said to him, he said, look, he said, Muhammad, are you sure you want us to do this night raid? Because if we do a night raid, there is a high probability of exposing the women and the children to danger. And his answer was, they are from them.
So basically, fuck it. Basically, do what you
Fuck
gotta
it, do it. Do what you gotta do. Exactly.
Right. Yeah, man. Wait, so is this like the say? Is this authentic or is it Bukhari?
Yeah, Sahih, yeah.
Okay. I mean, but the problem is, what if it's just like I think there's a hadith that prohibited this after. I'm not really sure though. To be fair, I came across it before. I'm not really sure, bro. I don't know about this hadith.
Yeah, it is what it is, brother. But just think about it. Let me know what you think. Right now, I'm gonna go over to YouTube. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna LARP and I'm gonna grift. Thank you for coming up, Silver.
Scary. Wait, you want me to say the verses?
No.
Anyways, bro, Scary, bro, appreciate that, bro.
You don't want me.
Yeah. No, user, thank you, man. Honestly, for coming up with honest stuff. I really do appreciate your input on this stuff. So appreciate you, bro. We're gonna go over to YouTube now. So, guys, everybody who's here on TikTok, we're gonna do the grift. We're going to continue the show on the YouTube side for a little bit and see how it goes over there. So if you want to follow, guys, the channel is right here, okay? It's Scary Hours Podcast on YouTube. So come over to the YouTube side and we can continue the show over there. And also just follow me here on TikTok. If you're not following me already, just give me a quick follow. We're getting close to 5,000 subs on TikTok. We're getting close to 2,000 subs on YouTube. And we'll be answering your questions over there. But we also have the StreamYard link. So if you want to join and talk to me like you do here on TikTok, we have the StreamYard link on YouTube. So you can join and talk to me there also. Drop the link in the chat. Let me see how I do that. 1 second. Let me see. YouTube. Let me see. Thank you for the gifts. Let's see, view your channel. Right here. Here's the chat, guys. Here's my YouTube channel, guys. There it is. So you can just type in Scary Hours Podcast and it'll come right up. So we're going to be going over to the YouTube side and see what we got over there. If you guys want to come check it out. All right, guys, I'll be over there. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, YouTube. Let's see what it's like to focus only on the YouTube channel now. Is it better? Is it worse? Let's see. Whoa, what are you doing? Okay. So let's move this over here. All right. Let's make the chat a little bigger. Let's put this right there. Alrighty, guys. So we're now on the YouTube side, and make sure to put the link in your bio. Which link? Oh, the link for the YouTube on the TikTok, or which one? Islam is adverted. So once again, guys, for the people who are here on YouTube, we do have the link for the StreamYard. If somebody wants to test it, I would appreciate that. We have the link for the StreamYard inside of the description of this video. It should be there. Let me know if you see it, and if you want to click on it and see if you can actually get into the stream. I want to test to see if that actually works. If in the meantime, let me read some Muslim news. The link for the streamer also in your bio. Oh, the StreamYard in my bio? Oh, okay. That's the thing I didn't know, Jason. Does the StreamYard link change like every time I open up a session, or does it stay the same? That's what I need to know. Because if it stays the same, then yeah, I can put it in the bio. Let me see here. I want to continue reading Islam news. Let me continue reading Islam news. I'm going to put the StreamYard over here so I can see if anybody joins. Put the YouTube over here. Okay, yeah, it works. I tried it, it works. Okay, beautiful. The one link should stay the same. Okay, so I'll put that in my profile next time. Yes, yes, yes. If you go to the enlarged image, it gets worse. Tell me what you see. Okay. All right, so we're looking good, guys. I'm going to read some Muslim news. And then, like I said, if anybody wants to join or if you have any questions you want to ask, we'll be focusing on the YouTube stream for like at least an hour. So it says, yes, Jessica Bowie. There's a story of an ISIS lady in New York. Jessica Bowie, 35, of Albany, New York, also used the name Aisha Saif, was arrested and charged on August 20th, 2026, with attempting to provide material support to ISIS. This is what's going on in our own country. Let me put this on the screen 1 second. So we have people converting to Islam and then providing material to support ISIS in our own country, guys. So we should just let it happen, right? We should just keep letting it happen. Is that the takeaway from this? Let me see one thing here. Let me see a link for StreamYard. StreamYard in description. Okay, let me just do that. We'll keep reading this thing. All right, so here we go. So she converted to Islam about 5 years ago, pledged formal allegiance to ISIS via audio recordings shared online, and plotted an ISIS-inspired attack on the New York State Capitol building in Albany. She conducted repeated surveillance, taken dozens of photos, bought bomb-making materials, and intended to detonate an explosive to unalive state senators while they were meeting and destroy as much of the building as possible. She planned to flee afterward to an ISIS-controlled territory in Syria. And discussed further attacks, including Times Square on New Year's Eve. Undercover FBI agents posing as ISIS facilitators provided her with an inert explosive device and a non-functional handgun. She was arrested after taking possession of them. She faces up to 20 years in prison. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Isn't that beautiful? Let's keep reading some other stuff here. So let me see. Dawah campaigns at FIFA World Cup groups distributing Quran seeking Shahada conversions framed as long-term Islamization. Okay, we already read this other one. Political officials. Thank you for subscribing. NI Spring. Another thing to keep in mind, guys, the halal meat industry. Okay, so what ends up happening with these halal meat industries is that in certain districts where, I want you to think about this, okay? Because it doesn't have to be like all of the children or all of the people in the town. It only has to be a significant number to where they can go to the town hall or the Board of Education meetings and say, hey, we need halal options at the schools, right? So let's just say it's like, I don't know, 2-3% of the kids at their school are Muslim. They start fussing. Their parents start going to the meetings. They're saying this is not fair. This is not equality. We need halal options in our schools, right? So then what ends up happening? The schools end up now ditching, because obviously halal is like good for them, right? Obviously they want halal for religious reasons, but regular people don't have a problem eating halal in most cases, even though they do pray over their halal meat to their pagan god. But most people will eat it. I'll eat it. I don't have no problem eating halal. So what the school ends up doing, because of this small percent, 1, 2, 3%, 5%, whatever it is, they end up saying, okay, look, just to make it more inclusive for everybody, we're going to now hire a halal distributor. Now, what happens when you do that? You destroy the entire chain. The distribution chain gets completely disrupted. Because now you have to hire the distributor, right? They're all going to be Muslim. They're all going to hire Muslim workers, Muslim butchers, who get from Muslim, like farms. So for that 1 to 2%, 3%, 4%, whatever it is of Muslims, you now disrupt the entire food chain, right? So let's read it. Global halal market exceeds 1.25 trillion and projects 5 trillion range, driven by certification requirements imposed on mainstream producers. Nestle, major meat packers, fees paid to Islamic certifies, and Fanka and others generate tens of millions in assets for those bodies, with funds flowing to Islamist organizations. See? Non-Muslim consumers subsidize this system via higher prices. Non-stun slaughter, significant share of sheep, goats raises documented welfare concerns, distress, illegal practices, some abattoirs, whatever that means. Critics describe it as economic pressure, creating parallel Muslim preferred supply chains and funding religious expansion. See? So even through something as small as demanding, like equal treatment in food, you're completely destabilizing the supply chain and making it so where the money for that food goes to Islamic organizations. Do you see how crazy that is? So all you're doing is empowering this political movement that wants to destroy your constitution. Right? And yeah, for guys who are, if this is your first time here, usually I'm on TikTok, but I decided to move everybody over to YouTube. So if you want to leave a comment, if you want to do a super chat, we'll be answering everything on the YouTube side only now for the rest of the hour or whatever it is. Let's keep reading. Islamization of Europe, Australia, and UK. And guys, if you're here, if you're just getting here, also like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, become a channel member via YouTube. All right, so let's see. Islamization of Europe, Australia, UK. Europe Muslims 50. Like this, I don't like this data. I don't like this data. Okay. Can you give me... Can you describe the trend of Islamification that occurred in Europe No, not Christianity. Yeah, you should follow Christianity. You should look at the data of what is minus 18 in Europe. Like child marriages, you mean? Yeah, so that was one of the first stories we read today about the, I also wanted to ask it about this thing here that it gave me earlier, where it said that they now have confirmed The grooming gangs academic reports that data now explicitly ties the epidemic in England to Islamic doctrines. I want to expand on this right here. We're going to ask it about this as well. Guys, and also any topics you want me to talk about, just put it in the chat. So we got, why is this cause? Okay, here we go. The trend of Islamization in Europe. Let's read that. For anybody who doesn't know. So basically, if you guys have been under a rock for the last 10 years or longer, Europe has been getting Islamized. It literally, the most common name that is born now in Europe, or in UK, I think it is actually, is Muhammad. Okay? If you go to Canada, they're also being taken over. So here, Muslim populations rose from roughly 4 to 5% in early 2010s to about 6%, around 46 million by the mid-2020s. This is in Europe. Growth came mainly from mass immigration, especially after 2015, plus higher fertility rates than native Europeans. So you have mass migration plus higher fertility rates. France is highest in Western Europe at roughly 8 to 10%. They're 8 to 10% now. Followed by Germany, 6 to 8%, UK, 6%, Belgium, Sweden, Austria, with similar or faster local rises. We got Rob entered the studio. Rob, let me know if you want to join the conversation. Hello, hello, hello. Rob, you there? Let me add Rob. Rob, welcome to the stage, Rob. Oh, he just left. Guys, for anybody who wants to join the StreamYard, we're available there as well if you want to talk about anything. Anyway, Belgium, Sweden, Austria, many cities and schools concentrations exceed 30 to 50%. Projections for 2050 range from 7 to 15% continent-wide, depending on migration levels, with much higher shares in major urban areas. Why this causes tension? Large-scale immigration from Muslim-majority countries combined with limited assimilation has produced parallel societies and hundreds of no-go or high-risk zones where state authority is weak. I want you to think about this. You're going to have cities within your countries where they're considered no-go zones even for your police. How does that work? How does that work in 2026? It's like we're living in a third world country. Let's keep it going. Official data and reports link certain migrant groups to disproportionately high rates of violent crime, sexual assaults, and grooming networks. Cultural and religious differences on gender roles, free speech, secular laws versus demands for Sharia, accommodations, and rising anti-Semitism. Clash with Europe's liberal norms, Islamist networks exploit segregated areas for radicalization, producing terror incidents. Native populations increasingly view the demographic and cultural shift as a threat to social cohesion, fueling political backlash and polarization. Okay, now tie this to the conquest of Mecca and Medina. Let's see what it says. We got Stacks in the chat. Shout out Stacks. All right, let's see. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. The pattern matches. So here we go. This pattern matches the historical phases of Muhammad's career. In Mecca, Muslims were a weak minority, practicing patience and persuasion. After the Hijrah to Medina, they gained numbers and political control and military strength, then used that power to conquer Mecca in 630, removing the old order and imposing the Islamic rule. So I want you to think about this. Thank you again for the gift, brother. So I want you to think about this. So the conquest of Mecca and the conquest of Medina was largely tied to migration, right? Now, who's seen the video of Mamdani talking about migration in New York? Who's seen that? Big W, big W. Let's see. How do you spell Mamdani? Let's see if I can find it. Thank you, Brother Smoth. Let's see if this is it here. Let me put this on the screen.
And I consider my own faith, Islam, a religion built upon a narrative of migration. The story of the Hijrah reminds us that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a stranger too, who fled Mecca and was welcomed in Medina. Surah An-Nahl 1642
So this
tells
is
us, I consider my
this is Mamdani. And I really want you to think about this, guys. These are like dog whistles, essentially, is what he's doing here. He's talking about how, you know, he just became the mayor of New York, right? And how there's a lot of Muslims in New York. And what does he immediately do? He compares it to what happened in Mecca and Medina. Right? Let's hear him out, and then we'll read what happened in Mecca and Medina.
I consider my own faith, Islam, a religion built upon a narrative of migration. The story of the Hijrah reminds us that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was a stranger too.
He was a stranger. He was a stranger in a land that had religious freedoms. Does it sound familiar? And he wanted to do away with religious freedoms.
Who fled Mecca and was welcomed in Medina.
Fled Mecca and was welcomed in Medina. What happened in Medina? They gained political power at that time. What's happening in America? Islam is gaining political power.
Nahl 1642 tells us, as for those who immigrated in the cause of Allah after being persecuted.
They immigrate because of what? Because they're hungry or because they need help? No, they immigrate in the cause of Allah. Right? Because they were being persecuted? No, because they were preaching religious intolerance.
We will surely bless them with a good home in this world. If faith offers us the moral compass to stand alongside the stranger.
So in their mind, if they migrate in the cause of Allah, they can come to your country and Allah will bless them with a good home in your country so that they can then preach religious intolerance.
Government can provide the resources.
The government can provide the resources. Is this what you want? So they're going to come to your country and then ask for your government to provide them resources.
Let us create a new expectation of City Hall.
A new expectation where we don't have to work and we get government money.
Where power is wielded to love, to embrace, and to protect.
Preaching communism.
We will stand with the stranger today, tomorrow, and all the days that are still to come. We need not accept suffering as unchangeable. We need not treat hatred as the natural state. We have the power to set ourselves free.
Yeah. So now let's go back to read what was happening in Mecca and Medina, since he wants to compare it to that. In Mecca, Muslims were weak minority, practicing patience and persuasion, which is what they're doing now. After the Hijrah to Medina, they gained numbers and political control and military strength, then used that power to conquer Mecca in 630, remove the old order, and impose Islamic rule. Modern Europe shows the same sequence: initial minority presence through migration, demographic growth, and parallel communities, Medina-style footholds, followed by rising political influence, demands for accommodations, and the erosion of host norms, exactly the progression from weakness to dominance that produced the conquest of Medina and Mecca. Is this what you guys want? Is this what you guys want in your country? Once it happens, it's over. This is what I want you to think about, okay? There needs to be a moratorium on this. I don't know how else to put it, because unfortunately what ends up happening is this. You let it in. Sure, in the beginning it's no problem. If you keep them as a minority, right? It says that they'll just be, they'll practice patience and persuasion. No problem, we can deal with that. But if it gets to a certain degree, then it becomes problematic. And then what are you going to do? Then after that, there's no choice but to do something outlandish, unnecessary. So you either put a stop to it now, or it's going to get out of hand. Right? Let me see if I can find the thing I was looking for. I mean, bro, when you guys hear me on my lives, right, all day, every day with these people, you can just hear it's not compatible. They're literally telling you, they're like, yes, our God says to attack you guys. What more do you need to hear? It's not compatible. We're over here. We're trying to be tolerant. We're trying to give religious freedoms. Everybody has a right. And they're saying, no. They're like, yeah, everyone has a right until we take over. It was determined. So here I asked it about this story here. The grooming gangs. Thank you for subscribing, Jordan Peep. It was grooming gangs, academic reports, and data now explicitly tie epidemic Rotterdam and Rochdale to Islamic doctrines. So they were having grooming. They have grooming gangs in UK. And at first they were trying to say that, oh, this is just a cultural thing. We don't know why it's happening. But now the studies are saying that they're actually explicitly tied to Islamic doctrines. Right? And the loyalty codes and the views of non-Muslim girls, because they view non-Muslim women, right, as less than. And the cover-ups by the authorities were fearing racism labels. Okay, so let's see. It was determined from official inquiries, conviction data, victim testimony, and scholarly analysis of Islamic texts. Okay, so it says here, the J report, Rotterdam 2014, and parallel cases, Rochdale, Oxford, Telford, etc., established that the organized gangs were overwhelmingly men of Pakistani Muslim background, targeting mainly white non-Muslim girls. Researchers examining published convictions, names, analysis across dozens of cases found roughly 87% of the offenders bore distinctively Muslim names, far above the Muslim share of the UK population. So they are disproportionately committing these crimes. So basically, if you have 10 Muslims and 10 whatever else, you're going to have a large majority of the crime come from the 10 Muslim side. What are we supposed to think about this? Multiple victims testified that perpetrators explicitly invoked religious justifications, calling non-Muslims kuffar, and girls were viewed as inferior, promiscuous, and legitimate targets. Muslim girls were pure and off limits, and the abuse was framed as punishment or superiority. So you got to think, when you come from a culture where you're taught that, oh, the only way that you could possibly be moderate is if you completely cover yourself from head to toe and walk around looking like this. So now if they see a girl wearing a regular t-shirt, they're like, oh, she's basically naked. And you think, oh, maybe she wants me to do X, Y, and Z to her. Academic and independent reports, notably Mark Dury's 2025 analysis, map these attitudes to specific doctrines: Muslim superiority over non-Muslims, al-awala and walabara; loyalty to Muslims, disavowal of non-Muslims; male dominance, attitudes towards female sexuality; historical precedents of SMEX with non-Muslim captives. Official reviews, including the 2025 Casey audit, confirm that police, councils, authorities repeatedly suppressed ethnicity and cultural data and delayed action out of fear of racism or community tension accusations. These sources collectively shift the framing from pure ethnicity to systemic cultural religious patterns rooted in doctrines above. Scary, your voice is nice when you read the Quran. What's that supposed to mean? That's stock for Allah, brother. All right, let's see. Let's look up some other stuff. What's some interesting topics that we could ask AI while we're all here? Let me see. Let me get the chat up real quick. Let's get the chat up. Somebody says, just help yourself. They deserve to be raped. He didn't come from any country and don't think Islam to any country or person. That's wrong. They jump on the non-Muslim women. That's right. They can't control themselves. Imagine coming from a place where you basically don't ever see a woman. You don't even see them. Right? Because they're completely covered. So then you come to America and you're like, holy crap, everybody's buck naked out here. Right? Scary, you should try to spread Islam and see how many followers you will make. What the fuck? I bet you I'll get a lot of followers. And that's the thing about doing this type of work, because you know what it is, guys. Let's be honest, okay? Let's really be honest about this. The birth rate is at the heart of this issue, right? Muslims are having children at least at 2 to 1 compared to everyone else. And in other places, it's up like 6 to 1. So they're going to, number one, migrate because they're coming from poor countries and they have to leave because they have to find a better opportunity. So they're going to migrate and they're going to give birth. And what are we doing here? Where, yeah, everybody's getting rich. Everybody's, affluent. But nobody's having children. So what ends up happening is countries are kind of forced to open up the borders because you need low-level workers constantly coming into the system. And if you can't get them from your natives, then you're going to have to find them from outside. This is the same issue that happened with like the Roman Empire back in the day. But that's not going to change. There's nothing. What's going to change all of a sudden? I could sit here and yap till my face is blue, and people are not going to all of a sudden start having children in America. It's just not going to happen. So what do we have to do? What are we going to do? Right? So the problem is exactly what Silver said is right. If I changed my topic or my stance to being pro-Muslim, I'd have more fans. I'd have more people cheer me on because there's more of them being born all the time. And our group is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Right? And what do I get for it? I just get hate and threats, and even people from who I would think would be on my side, right? They're against me. They're like, no, we need to get more Muslims in the country. What are you talking about? Why are you being a bigot? Why are you being a racist? Why are you being a Islamophobe? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, this doesn't help my cause at all. But what else am I gonna do? If there's one final mission for me, one last hurrah, while I still have some youth, I think I should spend it doing something important like this, right? Let's see, what else are we talking about? What's Syria now? Yeah, I'm actually curious to know about Syria. Who did they say was tied to Syria in that scenario? Isn't Christianity the answer? Unfortunately for Christianity, It's already prophesied. When you read the book of Revelations, it says, in the last days, it's going to look ugly for Christianity. Right? What does it say in Revelation? Something about somebody's going to come and chop the dome pieces off. It says they will. Does it say behead? Yes, I saw thrones of those who were seated and had given authority to judge, and I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded because of their testimony about Jesus and because of the word of God. They had not worshipped the beast or its image, and had not received a mark in their foreheads or on their hands. Who does this in 2026? Do you know anybody, any groups? Do you know any groups that are doing this right now? If you look at the this just happened recently too.
21, which came out towards the end of February on the 10th anniversary of the martyrdom of the 21 martyrs in Libya. 20 of them were Coptic Christians from Egypt. One of them was non-Christian initially from Ghana, and they just rounded up all these guys. The ISIS came and
who else do you guys that's doing this?
Rounded them up, tried to force them to deny their faith. They're just migrant workers.
Try to force them to deny their faith, just like the book of Revelation says. They were beheaded because of their testimony.
They got rounded up, just captured. ISIS was like, yeah, deny your faith and we'll let you go. Don't deny it, we'll kill you. Like, oh, well, we're not going to do that, so. And they tortured them for months. Even
tortured them for months.
The guy from Ghana, ISIS said to him, like, you can go, you're okay, you're not Christian, you're not one of these guys. And he's like, no, their God is my God. And so they say he converted and he died with them. At the end of the day, what people walk away with is that these guys had the opportunity to say, no, I'm not Christian. The 21, which
So, I mean, look, I don't see a way out of this. I mean, if you look at Elon Musk, even talks about, what does he call it? Societal collapse, I think is what he calls it, or population collapse. The birth rate is just not there, guys, unfortunately. Everybody's just focused on making money, and even me, I can't, I'm in the same boat. I can't blame nobody. I'm the same exact way. I chose to not have kids because I want to be free and live my life. And I think a lot more and more people are doing that. And as a result, this is what we get. Why do you think these countries are opening the borders? You think these countries are doing it by mistake? They're just opening borders and having themselves invaded? No, it's because they need migrant workers. Everybody needs low-wage workers. It's basically modern-day slavery, right? So this is why these things are allowed, right? And plus, the Democrats want votes. The leftists wants votes. Right? So imagine, that's another thing that stops me from having children is I say, look, okay, if I have a child, what is everyone else going to do? Unless we all decide to have children together and keep the majority going, I'm not going to be the one to have a child and then leave my kid to get Islamicized in the next 20 years when I'm gone. Right? And the worst part about this is that this has already happened before. This is the part that I don't understand. How we could become so dumb and so numb to the scenario. Like we have had this already occurred to all of Europe, to the entire Roman Empire, to Spain. Right? Let's look at how that happened. want my last words to say, attention jihadis, never trust Democrats. Prove to me ISIS was not created by the CIA and the Zionists. Okay, we'll talk about that. We will talk about that. That's actually a good topic. Let's talk about the Jews. The Jews. John Small says Nigeria still going through a lot of that, getting people's head lopped it off. That's exactly right. Bro, this is what makes me laugh when I hear people talk about the Greater Israel Project. There's a potential Greater Israel Project, right, which is a theoretical thing, right? There's nothing actually moving in that direction. But then you have, what about the Greater Islam Project, which already has 50 plus countries? That's not theoretical anymore. And they're still doing it. They're like Jason just said, or Jan just said, they're popping people's heads off right now in Nigeria, right now. Here, let's read how the conquest of Europe happened. How the Arab Muslim conquest occurred. After Muhammad's death in 632 CE, Abu Bakr first crushed the Ridda apostasy revolts and unified the Arabian tribes under Medina from 633-634 onward. Muslim armies invaded the frontiers of the two exhausted superpowers, the Byzantine Empire, Syria, Palestine, and the Sassanid Persian Empire, Iraq. Key victories followed quickly. The Battle of Yarmouk, 636, destroyed the main Byzantine army in Syria. The Battle of Qadisha, 636, shattered the Sassanid army. Damascus, Jerusalem, whatever this is, Egypt, and most of the Persia fell within a decade. Under the later Rashidun and especially the Umayyad caliphs, the advance continued into North Africa, Spain, 711, and Central Asia. The armies were relatively small but highly mobile, camel transport, light cavalry, driven by religious motivation, jihad, booty, and the promise of paradise, and used a mix of rapid raids, decisive field battles, and negotiated surrenders that offered protection in exchange for jizya. Why no one stopped it? The Byzantine and Sassanid empires had just finished a devastating 26-year war against other 602 to 628 that left both financially ruined, demographically weakened by plague, and militarily overstretched. Their frontier buffer states, Arab client kingdoms, had been dismantled. Local populations in Syria, Egypt, and Iraq often offered little resistance because of heavy taxation and religious discrimination under Christian or Zoroastrian rule. Many preferred the lighter Muslim tax system. Arab forces exploited this vacuum with superior mobility and successive victories that created momentum before the empires could recover. So essentially what the Muslim empires did, it's like what Mamdani's doing now. They basically offered lower taxes. Right? Tax the rich. Communism, essentially. Why no countries did not band together? There were no modern nation states. The only two great powers capable of stopping the advance were the very empires being conquered. Western Europe was fragmented into Germanic kingdoms, still consolidating after the fall of Rome, and was geographically distant. Eastern and Western Christendom had already had deep divisions. Coordinated multi-empire resistance simply did not exist at the scale required. Later, local resistance, for example, Charles Martel at Tours in 732, occurred only after the core Near Eastern and North African territories had already been lost. How long it lasted? The most explosive phase ran roughly from 632 to 661. Under the Rashidun caliphs, unification of Arabia and conquest of the Levant, Egypt, and Sassanid Empire, expansion continued under the Umayyads until about 750, by which time Muslim rule stretched from Spain in the west to the Muslim borders of India in Central Asia and East, roughly 100 to 120 years from the death of Muhammad to the high water mark of the early conquest. The Christians invented the hospital. Look it up. Mamdani down. If you don't have kids, and you don't have kids for them to torture. Yep. Islam is the fastest growing religion by force. That's right. I want to look up this thing that I had recently, that I had read about when Muslim conquests were thwarted. I heard that they would still establish. Is that an enclave? Is that what that is? In the countries, in the places that stopped them and would agitate until they could attack again. Let's see. I don't remember where I read this, but let me see if I can find it. Took 100 years. USA would let it go in for that long. Would let it go on for that long. The first Christians invested the hospital. Look it up. Jason, have you seen the women online sympathizing with Lindsay Clancy? Let's keep reading here. Guys, we got 40 people watching. Go ahead and like the video for me, guys. Like the video. If you're not liking the video, you're not really helping. So let's see. Yes, the pattern appears repeatedly in the historical record. So look at this. When full-scale conquest was blocked, Muslim forces frequently retained or created permanent footholds, frontier districts, Tughur, or garrison towns, or fortified religious military outposts, from which they continued raiding, extracting tribute, and applying pressure until a later opportunity for renewed advance presented itself. Now, I want you to consider this, okay? When you get these little towns, which become majority Muslim, like they're doing in UK, what ends up happening? Everyone around them ends up getting subjugated to the Muslim grape gangs, okay? And then naturally, those people in those surrounding areas, when the authorities don't do anything about it because they're afraid of being called Islamophobes, what do they end up doing? They end up leaving. And then that Muslim town basically can grow and spread into the places where the natives are leaving from. And it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Right? Documented examples include Byzantine frontier, Anatolia. After the failed sieges of Constantinople, Arabs did not withdraw entirely. They established fortified frontier zones and conducted annual summer raids. For centuries, they were doing this. Ribats housed volunteer fighters dedicated to ongoing jihad. Since early invasions failed, 652, 6 whatever, Muslims later secured beachheads and took over 70 years of intermittent campaigning to complete the conquest. Iberia, after the defeat at Tours, Muslims held most of Spain as a permanent base and continued raiding into France for decades. India, initial Arab conquest was limited to Sindh. From that foothold and later bases in Afghanistan, successive waves pressed deeper over centuries. Cyprus and Crete, captured or partially controlled as naval bases for sustained attacks on Byzantine shipping coasts. The classical doctrine of jihad treats the struggle as continuous until Islamic rule is established. Temporary military setbacks did not end the effort, they shifted it to attrition, demographic settlement, and opportunistic renewal from the secured enclaves. So exactly what's going to happen, like it's happening in Dearborn. What's happening? People are getting pissed off, right? And I'm sure some people are staying and some people are leaving. But but because of birth rate and because of migration, those communities are just going to continue to grow. Right now, there's 70, I think I saw 70% in Dearborn. I wouldn't want to live there. Even if, and that's the thing, is even if they were peaceful, and then they probably are, from what I'm hearing. It's just too much, right? It's just too much at certain points, too much of a concentration. I don't want to live anywhere where it's just one group of people. You get what I'm saying? And so naturally, people are going to just leave and look for better places elsewhere. And then it's going to go from 70% to 80% to 90% to 100% until it's over. Okay? Let's see what's happening here. Let's see. Quran calls Muslim girls breeding pits. That's right. That the Quran. Look, I don't know if I showed you guys this. I'm pretty sure I showed it to you guys one time. I know you guys say that this is a light strike or whatever, but the striking one, right?
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
A striking without violence, one that cannot be to the face, cannot cause injury, harm, marks, pain, or bruising, and is merely symbolic.
This is if you fear disobedience, right, or something like that.
When it says if you fear disobedience, it has been made clear by the scholars that this simply means that if she is starting to display clear nushuz. Nushuz is going to be defiant disobedience or disobedience.
What type of things would fit in this category?
So there's going to be some clear examples. We believe that the man has authority over the woman in 4 matters: in her religious obligation, in who she lets into his house, when she leaves the house, and intimacy.
I know you guys say that this is a light strike or whatever, but so in their belief system, the man can strike the woman if she doesn't give him enough intimacy. And another thing that they believe in is that if the woman decides to leave the man gets to keep the kids. Guess what that causes? What woman? Most women are gonna be like, "Oh, shoot, I'm not gonna leave my kids then." Let's see here. Dearborn, Michigan has undergone a clear demographic and cultural shift towards a Muslim majority character. Demographic: city population is about 110,000. About 50% of the residents report Middle Eastern, North African, MENA ancestry, primarily Lebanese, Yemeni, Iraqi, Palestinian. Community estimates place the Muslim share at roughly 40 to 50% or higher, giving Dearborn the highest concentration of Muslims per capita of any U.S. city. The under 18 population is even more heavily Muslim due to higher birth rates. Schools. Public schools have a large Muslim student majorities in many buildings. Accommodations include Friday congregational prayer in the classrooms, Ramadan schedule adjustments, and Arabic language support. The Dearborn School Board has become Arab and Muslim majority. Enrollment patterns and family size drive continued growth of the Muslim student share. Politics. Abdullah Hammoud, a Lebanese American Muslim, has been mayor since 2022 and was re-elected in 2025. Let me know when you think that trend is going to change. You think the next guy is not going to be Muslim? City council and school board seats increasingly reflect the Muslim demographic. Local politics regularly center on Arab and Muslim community priorities, with national attention on the city's identity as an Arab Muslim stronghold. Stores and supply chain. Warren Avenue and surrounding corridors are dominated by halal butchers, Middle Eastern grocery stores, Dearborn Fresh and similar markets, Yemeni coffee houses, and specialty importers, halal meat wholesalers based in the area supply the wider Midwest. Mainstream chains have expanded dedicated halal section to compete. Even the regular stores have to get a halal section, is what it's saying. The commercial landscape functions as a self-reinforcing Islamic food and consumer ecosystem. Other visible markers: public broadcast of the Muslim call to prayer occurs multiple times daily. Mosques, Islamic centers, and cultural institutions are prominent. Businesses and social life revolve around Islamic calendars, Ramadan night, Eid, Arabic language, and community networks that parallel rather than fully assimilate into broader American norms. The combination of MENA, Muslim demographics, political control, school accommodations, and dense halal commercial infrastructure has produced a functioning ethnic religious enclave inside of a major American metro area. All right. So let me know when you think that's going to stop growing, guys. Let's see. What do we got here? Do we got anybody on the StreamYard? Let me see. Nobody on the StreamYard. What happened, bro? Jason, wasn't there a bunch of people always complaining that they couldn't get on the live? That was the whole reason why I got the StreamYard, because everybody was always on YouTube saying, oh, where's it? I can't join the live. I can't join the TikTok. And now we have access and nobody wants to join anymore. Guys, once again, like the video, guys. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, become a channel member here on YouTube. I'm trying to see if we can get somebody to join on the StreamYard link who wants to discuss or debate on any topic. But it's looking like it might not happen today. We want to fight, but too many are fighting amongst themselves or trying to figure out what gender they are. That's the comment of the century. That is the comment of the century. We want to fight, but too many are fighting amongst themselves or trying to figure out what gender they are. That's exactly right. And it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate because a lot of people here in America are not sure of what's really going on. It's like they're completely oblivious. Like the report came out. Let's look this up real quick. The report came out in UK that because of this mass migration movement that they had, which I'm sure started off with possibly, you know, good intentions from the people on the left, like they always claim to have, it ended up turning into a horrible scenario for the people who lived there. I'm trying to see, I'll show you guys the report. And that's exactly what's happening here. So people are so oblivious. They have no idea. They think, I literally know people who are like, yes, everybody is the same. Everybody deserves a fair shot. Everybody, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You don't understand these people's culture. I have friends who are Pakistani who tell me themselves, they're like, bro, you do not want us in there. The key reports that expose the UK groom rape gangs are Alexis J. Report, Rotterdam, 2014. Independent inquiry into child sexual exploitation in Rotterdam found at least 1,400 girls, mostly white, aged 11 to 16, were systematically raped, trafficked, and abused between 1997 and 2013 by organized gangs. The perpetrators were predominantly men of Pakistani Muslim heritage. Police, social services failed to act for years due to fear of being labeled racist. Later local inquiries, similar patterns confirmed Rochdale, Oxford, Telford, Hunsford, Newcastle, and dozens of other towns. KC National Audit in 2025. Government review that documented ongoing failures, ethnicity data avoidance, and disproportionate involvement of Pakistani men in group-based child sexual exploitation. So this is a cultural thing. You can't, it's not something that you could just talk them out of it. Jason said he's going to join next time. I'm setting up the computer in my room. Absolutely, brother. Rape gang inquiry report in 2026. Independent 219-page survivor-led inquiry chaired by MP Rupert Lowe. Estimated at least 250,000 victims nationwide since the 50s. True figure is likely higher. Identified activity in 149 local authority districts. Convicted offender data showed roughly 87% bore distinctly Muslim names. Expert estimates closer to 95% of gang members. Explicitly linked the pattern to cultural, religious factors, including attitudes of Muslim superiority over non-Muslims, and viewed the white girls as legitimate targets. Documented decades of institutional cover-ups driven by the political correctness and fear of racism. These reports collectively established that the phenomenon was large-scale, organized, and disproportionately involving Muslim men of Pakistani background, and enabled by authorities who prioritize community relations over child protection. All right, guys. So anything else? What else do we got? Anything else you guys want to talk about before I'm going to start wrapping it up? Scary had Reliance of the Traveler. It's the Sharia law playbook on setting up operations in new places. Yes, I'm definitely going to pull that up. I did get a copy of it from the, I think it's the archive website, and I'm gonna start reading that to get some more information, because it's just out there. They're not even hiding it, dude. They don't even care enough to hide this stuff from you guys. They have it in books. They have it in literal books. How to lie. It literally says in there, if you commit a crime, then it's between you and Allah. You don't have to, and you can lie to authorities. Anyway. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap it there because it looks like nobody wants to join and nobody wants to talk about anything. So I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to try to do this pretty much every stream if I can. I'll do most of the time like I did today on TikTok. And then the last hour, I will save it for YouTube, guys, specifically. So if you guys want to, continue following me here on YouTube, but if you want to follow also the TikTok channel is right here, Scary Hours Podcast Live. You can join the discussion there. And everybody who's on the TikTok side who came over to YouTube today, if you came over from TikTok today, guys, subscribe to the channel if you would, please. Right now we're getting close to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're at 1,920 subs right now, so we're getting closer and closer to 2,000. That'll be a nice goal. And also, if you want to support the channel, like I said, guys, become a channel member. So we got the channel member right now. It's a monthly subscription. You could do $5, you could do $20 if you want to support. So we're going to be using those funds to grow the channel and hopefully to be able to go full time one of these days. If you want to continue spreading this message. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it there. Shout out to all the mods and all the members. Shout out to Jason. I didn't see Ben in here today, but shout out to them as well. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one.